In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness.
No! Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 1155. Doing it live, 1155. Five. And I just want to point out the empty chair below Billy the Fridge. Shabisky is here, but he can't be bothered to wake up early enough and get ready early enough to be on the stream today. Just want to point that out. Fail Bisky strikes again. Not only is he the worst IRL streamer of all time, he is quickly becoming the worst desktop streamer too.
And
he's going for the Triple Crown championship.
I think he's washing his scrotum right now.
Yeah, we heard him.
Noises.
We heard him making some like boglum kind of noises.
Yeah,
and then we in the pre-show, by the way, which will be made available.
Bitch. Fail Bisky.
Yeah, we were discussing in the pre-show what percentage of boglum Shabisky is. Like, is there some bog?
I wouldn't have said as much until I heard that scowl, that cackle from the bathroom.
It was like it was like one of the weird little troll puppets from Labyrinth would make that kind of.
I was worried one of your dogs was not doing well, but
we know I do have a dog that's not doing that well.
It sounded like a vomit though. I thought
that was him.
Yeah,
that was
like, is that an?
And he's still not in here. Like, I'm like, all right. Well, what if he comes in at the very beginning? He can like salvage some level of respect. You know, but
luckily when he comes in, his seat will be nice and warm from all this heat we're dropping on.
Yeah.
It's a special early edition. Those of you that are here with us, slam your fat finger on the like button. Whatever your fattest finger is, just roll that ham bone right across the like button, because the more likes we get now, the more views we get later.
Let's take a poll. Will Shabisky claim that it was an accident that he wasn't on time? Because that's his usual excuse. It was an accident.
Yeah, or anything else.
That's normally his excuse.
Those are the polls. Will it be it was an accident or will it be anything else? Literally anything else.
Oh, I should do the poll. Hold on.
It'll just be like,
yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's making us a surprise and we're being mean, and he's just like getting the surprise perfect for us.
Is the surprise that he's late?
If that's his answer, I'll allow it. If he's like, surprise, I'm late, I'll be like, okay, well, no fighting that, Shabisky. That was not the best surprise, but it was a surprise.
I'm gonna spell it the way he says it too. It was an accident.
It was an accident. We're doing the stream very early today because we're testing out to see if all the people with money watch at night or in the daytime. So if you're watching right now and you have money, send it on over to Streamlabs. No, I got a party I have to go to tonight, so I had the
Billy likes to party all the time. Party all the time. That was Eddie Murphy. It's so interesting.
Yeah, that was on his album. He made an actual music album.
Yeah, it was almost like the same genre as Michael Jackson. Like, he was kind of going for that.
That's what he was working with Rick James a lot in that time period.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where the whole Charlie Murphy, Rick James thing came from. All right. I expect Shabisky to do a push-up for every minute that he's late. And we're at almost at 5 now.
Can he do
this is boot camp here. No, he couldn't even make it because we went to that trail yesterday and it is steep.
Yeah.
But he could hardly handle it, and I had to like slow down to stay with him. I'd usually get up to like the next plateau and like wait for him there. And he's a lot younger than me. He should be in better shape than me. That's all I'm saying.
He has he orders Uber Eats for McDonald's, he says.
He stands at his desk all day. He should be in tip-top conditioning, guys.
I think the most unhealthy thing you can do is Uber Eats McDonald's. I used to do it.
Even the effort to like get there is like the most calorie burn you're going to get.
I used to do it in like the depths right before I started that diet at the beginning of 2018. I was like, for the end of 2017, I was Uber eating McDonald's, and I felt like I was going to die.
I'm going to get that motherfucker now. I'm going to wrangle his ass. I'm going to bog wrangle him.
Bog swaddle him. Shabisky's getting bog swaddled. Oh, yeah. We're just waking up today. I have a delicious tea. I got a free tea from Chipotle, not a sponsor. And I have a Wendy's straw in it because Wendy's is one of the last places in Seattle with plastic straws. I had a paper straw at Chipotle, and I was like, I can't do it. It's terrible. I think I need to invest in a reusable metal straw because, to be honest with you, these paper straws are piss poor. They suck. They absolutely suck. But it's a free tea, so what am I supposed to do? I'm lucky I had a couple of throwaway Wendy's straws in the glove box. Paper tastes weird sometimes, but paper also melts in the fucking cup. It just falls apart. I used the straw once, and I got through the beverage the first time around, refilled it, went to put the straw back in, and the straw just curled over on itself. It's like I don't know how many turtles die from straws, but I guarantee you it's more of a disservice to me having the straw bend like that when I put it back in the drink after a refill.
He's making coffee.
Than any number of dead
He's got to have his
animals.
coffee first before he's ready. I'm telling you, man. Is Tina Turner here?
If he has his coffee, he's gonna poop, right?
I mean, like it'll be delay after delay.
We're gonna have a shit brickski if he has coffee.
He's shitting brickskis. No, like he moves from delay to delay, so it's very difficult to get like in a direction.
He is a very he's like a diva.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's
like,
high demand.
Yeah,
that means if you were to love Shabisky, he would ask the most from you, and that's okay. Some people are needy lovers. Shabisky, of course, is the neediest. But it is kind of rude that we asked him to wake up at 1 p.m. because he's on Las Vegas time.
It's the same time. It's literally the same time.
He's on Las Vegas time, so I understand.
No time difference.
It's wild. He was killed by the butt chugging. Yeah, he did have quite a bit of inebriation in him last night.
Butt chugging. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I rinsed that out again because he was like, you know what, man, I really don't like the zaps, but I'll do more of those beer bongs. So I was like, okay.
Nice.
So I guess we're going to get into the main thing. Shabisky's not going to say anything anyway about it, so why are we kidding ourselves?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
He called me sir. It got me so human angry.
Did he get his last night? Or did he get Tuesday?
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
We'll answer that in a minute here, Egghead. And you better well learn to love it.
Egghead asked, did he get uber high last night or did he get shawasted? And Egghead spelled shawasted SCHUASTED, which I would have not thought that was the proper spelling of shawasted.
Shwasted. All right. So Fox News just figured, because they're like behind on the times, right? Fox News, they're like their audience is mainly in retirement homes.
Yeah.
So now they're figuring out what a furry is and letting us all know. And here it is. They're just freaky gays.
Oh, that's all they are?
Like what they're gonna do is like be like, see these fucking weirdos? They're just like, they're gonna add the F to the LGBTQ plus F alphabet.
I'm pretty sure all those homophobes were trying to add the F the entire time.
It is true a lot of them are
It's not for
gay, but they're making it's a lighter, nicer version than making the PDF file connection to the rest of the whole thing.
Like Creamsicle, longtime friend of the show, is a furry, right? And Creamsicle,
Yes.
one of Creamsicle's characters is a female character, right? The Creamsicle.
I think Creamsicle is trans, actually.
See, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
I don't
know.
know them that personally, but I
Yeah.
believe they are.
I thought there were multiple characters that Creamsicle
I don't
had,
know.
and some of them were female and others were male. But here's the thing. That's the cool thing about being a furry or being any sort of sexual deviant. You can be what you want to be. A lot of people say you can be anything you want to be when you grow up. Fuck that. You can be anything you want to be right now. Just start doing it.
Shabisky slept for like 11 hours. Skeptical Jesus. Poor Shabisky. Only 11 hours of sleep.
11 hours of sleep. That's beautiful.
All right, so here's Fox News on their take on furries.
Should the rainbow have room for an animal costume? Yes, they got the hots for dressing up like mascots.
This is his show, too, that they were promoting during the Super Bowl.
This is it?
Gutfeld!
And he just did a cringe rhyme?
It gets really bad.
I speak of furries, a group of people who dress up like
He cannot say anthropomorphic, too. He does not say it once.
Is he doing it out of disrespect, or is he just an idiot?
I just don't think he knows how to say it. And he probably didn't take the time to figure out how to say it, so he's trying to read it off of his teleprompter.
Yeah.
And he can't, because he doesn't know how to say it.
What if we just said furries were the mascots of LGBTQ?
They're like...
Can we just call them the mascots?
You know, if you integrate actual university mascots into furries, it would diversify things so much. Like Brutus Buckeye. He's an anthropomorphic nut. A toxic, poisonous nut. Because if you eat a buckeye, you will die or get sick.
We should hypersexualize two-hand touch football for the LGBT community and get like cross.
There was the Legends Football League, well, it was originally the lingerie football.
Ladies and gentlemen,
look who decided to join
ladies
us!
and gentlemen,
Look who decided to join us!
Our esteemed
all
colleague
of a sudden,
Shabisky is in the house.
he had to pour himself a glass of Cristal and sit in his makeup chair and get ready. He had to go to the spa. He had to finish.
How you feeling after last night?
I think it was fine last night.
It was kind of normal for me.
Just another day.
Honestly, I think I need to try double next time I try these THCOs. I need to try double that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And you were smoking all day, and you had a lot of drinks.
Zap the bitch we're missing.
You were just fine. That's good.
Wow. Egghead's on a warpath against you right now.
Now, Shabisky is not doing any more zaps. You've decided zaps
I
are...
could maybe do weak ones, but Egg Dick... Why are you calling me a bitch, Egghead, huh?
What did Shabisky ever do to you?
Yeah.
I'm sure you probably did something to Egghead. Everybody has.
Just because I'm better than you.
I just don't remember what it was.
Just because I'm better than you in every way, Egghead.
We're going to finish up this video, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we got furries.
Anthropomorphic cartoon creatures.
That he said it okay. Like, that's almost right.
Yeah, with his little smile like a fucking 5-year-old child that for the first time ever saw a pair of balls in the dressing room at the public pool. He's like, look at that guy's balls. It's like, yeah, balls hang out at the public pool sometimes. It is weird.
For their own gratification.
What?
Think of high school mascots, but there's no high school, yet still plenty of wedgies and body odor. Our audience is really confused.
It's funny because he has a live audience, and a lot of times in this segment, he gets no laughs or like delayed laughs, almost like they're prompting laughs eventually. He's just not funny, especially he's not funny to the degree where a live audience is good for him. Like, it's kind of embarrassing because you have to at least, like, if you have the live audience, you got to get that laugh.
That's good, though. I like that it's embarrassing for him.
Yeah.
It's great for us.
Yeah. Oh, that delayed laugh right there.
So because they're
That
always
sounded like the laugh that came from the applause sign turning on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
in costume, you may not know who a furry is. It could be anyone, perhaps someone you know.
Oh, yeah, this one gets no laugh because it's some of his Fox News buddies. He's like, yeah, maybe these people are these sexual degenerates.
Because I don't know who they are, and I'm like, who are we supposed to know these gentlemen?
The guy on the far left is Brian Kilmeade, and he had...
Who happens to be on the far right as well.
Did I say far right? I meant far left.
No, I'm saying he happens to be on the far right as well.
I don't think so because he's Jewish, so I don't know if he's on that far
Well,
of the
Ben
right.
Shapiro's kind of far right, isn't he?
He stops where Nick Fuentes begins.
That's true.
But he was one of the first UFC commentators in the early days of UFC, and then on his show Fox and Friends, which is like the morning show that they do, he had a feud with Jesse Ventura, and they went back and forth, and then he like walked off he like got mad, walked off the set.
No,
like a little moron. But anyway, no laugh here. No one likes this joke. Listen.
Cue the laughter.
Yeah, the guy at the applause sign is
getting
doing his job.
Uncomfortable while he's waiting for the laugh.
Were they laughing at the applause sign, or were they laughing at the fact that he was uncomfortable from not getting a laugh?
That's why I laughed.
Right?
Yeah.
Perhaps someone you know.
Right here. That is so awkward.
You can
right
literally
there.
hear his throat like splashing in the back of his throat from the lack of any response.
They advertised this show during the Super Bowl.
Which was on Fox.
Doing there. Anyway, 70% of this furry fandom identify as LGBTQ, and 25% are gender diverse. 100% identify as sweaty.
That's funny.
It's like the worst of late night show monologues. Like Johnny Carson could actually do a funny monologue that was clean for network TV. And this is not. It's terrible.
I wonder if these suits are more comfortable to wear than Disney suits.
Every way? Don't make me laugh.
Whoa.
You couldn't even get a single answer right when we faced at Cringegate.
He's going to say that's trivial, okay?
He got winner one.
Okay, you know what? It's not trivial. That's what I'm going to say, actually.
To be fair, though, those trivia questions, Egghead was the answer for half of them.
That's not true. I made sure he wasn't.
Nah.
I made sure it was stuff that didn't involve him, most of it.
The first one we did, I think Egghead was the answer, though. When it was, I think, him versus Honest Red.
For like one of them, I'm like, can Egghead get this right? And I don't think he got it right, though. So
Many believe being accepted as a furry has helped them accept their sexuality and gender identity. And now activists are pushing for acceptance of furries to be part of Club Alphabet.
So this is disguised as a comedy. It's propaganda disguised as a comedy show to be like, look, just more weirdos that are gay. Look at them. That's literally what this is.
Why aren't furries part of Club Alphabet?
I mean, it'll get
most
ridiculous
of them are,
eventually.
right? Like, there's already gay people that are furries.
Every obscure niche identification. It'll be the longest chain of letters ever. It'll get ridiculous to a point.
It would be great if Campbell's put out an alphabet soup that was only LGBTQ letter definitions.
It would
for
be like
Pride Month.
It would be like if we had, let's say the whole world becomes united under one government.
Yeah.
And we put every flag of every country that exists today on it. It would be just ridiculous.
We would just get a new flag, right?
Right. We would make yeah, exactly. So,
which is why I think we should have flag football. LGBTQ. Everyone has the flag of what they identify as on the 2 flags on the back of their pants. The furries are the mascots for each team. They go around. It's 2-hand touch, but consent is important because it's like gross touching, right? Like it's uncomfortable touching. It's like if you go run up and kiss their butt, that counts. You get extra points for kissing a butt. You know, I think that'd be
extra
a fun
points
football.
for kissing a
flag
butt.
football. I think that'd be fun.
Pink News reports
kiss
furry
a butt.
isn't a sexuality
Right?
or gender, but there is an overlap between the LGBTQ plus community and the furry fandom. If there's one thing to know about their community, it's that there is a beautiful breadth of creativity and inclusivity that has helped many to get to know
I
themselves
think there's an
better.
overlap of a lot of things. There's lots
Yeah.
of LGBTQ people who wear hoodies too.
I would say my
Whoa.
personal experience is most furries that I know are gay guys, but there's definitely straight guys and straight women and gay women.
Like Scott is a furry, right?
He's a straight guy.
Have we confirmed he's a furry?
Yeah.
It's not part of the gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I know tons of straight guy furries. I know women furries. I think that we know Adam from Your Movie Sucks is a gay furry.
I've just known from like what other furries I've known have told me too that like, and I've been to a couple conventions now. Most of them are gay guys, definitely. Like just from my experience and from what other people I know have told me. But I don't know if there's ever been like an official.
You know why
poll,
though?
You know.
You know why?
Because I'm gay.
No, because wolf dick is way more hotter than wolf pussy.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, it's true.
Well, think of all that inclusivity, then think of the dry cleaning. The co-founder of the International Anthropomorph Research Project. I can't say that word.
You said it in the beginning of this video.
He said it in the
Took him a
middle.
while though. He stumbled through it.
Nobody can.
I don't think so. They say
He tried to say it at the beginning and fucked it
there's
up.
Biden can.
The guy next to him is making more funny jokes than him.
Yeah, you can see Greg Gutfeld laughing at the other guy.
Oh, you know what? It's almost like that was my joke that was told there. Everyone laugh now.
That would be a better show if it had like the Howard Stern approach and he was Howard Stern and they had like actual funny Artie Lang or somebody.
And they could bring in like the Fox like blondes to come in and ride the Sibian.
Look, I'm not saying I'm for that, but I'm definitely not against it.
Actually, they have more diversity in their women over at Fox News now.
Ever since Roger Ailes got dumped.
Yeah.
Furries waltz around posing as other creatures. Can we consider them skinwalkers? Are skinwalkers part of the alphabet? LGBTQS.
The alphabet?
It's the one word he got. Now, they say there's a history of bullying faced by furries, especially
No
when they're
way.
taken to get spayed or neutered. And while many deny there's anything sexual about dressing up like a giant fox, one 2019 study found almost all were driven by some degree of sexual motivation.
I don't trust a furry that says it's not a sexual thing, and they could be telling the truth. I just don't trust
There
them.
was because I watched this documentary online. It was a down the rabbit hole documentary. That guy makes really good ones, and it was on the fandom, and it really. There was a group of people, of furries of the early original fandom that were kind of trying to get what they considered sexual deviancy pushed out of the fandom. But it didn't work. It didn't work. They got pushed out eventually.
Sexual deviancy is usually what gives us progress in history. When you look at all the progress we've had in technology due to the innovations of pornography.
Innovation.
Yeah, like
it's like rocketry or
the
something.
idea of online
the innovation of
the
pornography.
idea of online commerce started from pornography. Like we really have to look at what deviancy has given us and stop looking at what it takes away. Sure, sometimes through deviancy, acts of crimes are committed against human beings. We should honestly trial by fire everybody who does that. We should just destroy the people who are deviants and criminals. But if you're just a deviant and you're one of the deviants that support progress, we should celebrate you.
Driven by some degree of sexual motivation. Sounds like my fan base.
I'm glad
he laughed at his own joke afterwards.
I'm glad he fucking groaned after his fake laugh. He couldn't even finish the fake laugh.
Dude, this is the cringiest show ever.
It's brilliant.
Yeah,
because this is so pathetic.
Yep.
I love it.
It says he has a big late night set, that Jimmy Kimmel or someone would have, and it says Gutfeld.
So will LGBTQIA plus include an F?
Did he say LTBTQ?
Is this including an F? Is this entire bit just for him to drop the maggot with an F bomb? Is that what this leads to?
It might.
Now for furry, who knows? But imagine where all this is headed.
See, yeah, slippery slope. Next thing you know, there's going to be perverts in fursuits banging each other up the ass at your local convention center every year.
If they do it in the bushes, isn't that their natural habitat? Are they not allowed?
They were targeted. Someone made mustard gas and did a mustard gas
Wasn't there
attack.
anthrax at furry conventions too?
The one I heard, it was mustard gas at the one in Chicago, which was a huge one.
Yeah.
So. Oh, they make skits. Oh my God, they make skits. Oh my God, I'm already cringing right now.
I want to see who's on the writing team for this.
Let's see. All right, here we go.
Ted, how's the wife, man? Say, I've been wanting to talk to you about that sales pitch you did on Friday. Absolutely great job. But I think we need
Did they just come out of the stall after blowing each other? Is that why he was washing his hands afterwards?
Give it a little jerk-and-irk.
to have a conversation about some of the newer employees in the office. Honestly, they're giving me the creeps. Whoa, hey, excuse me, where do you think you're going, pervert?
The bathroom.
This is an LGBTQIA, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Zeta, Eta, Theta, Iota, Kappa, Lambda, Mu, Nu, Xi, Omicron, Pi, Sigma, Tau, Upsilon, Phi, Chi, Psi, Omega, plus bathroom.
Wow, why didn't we hire him to say anthropomorphic earlier?
Yeah. Yeah, that joke was a little too long.
It means no women in any part of the building.
I do feel bad for women like J.K. Rowling because all they ever wanted to be was seen for who they are. But men do it better. I'm sorry. Ben started drinking. I had to go for it.
I'm so sorry you had to see that. Women, am I right?
And can only listen right now and now watch, and I can't tell without looking. Is Shabisky even there?
He's there. He's there.
He wasn't here, but now he is.
He's there.
It's hard to
I'm
tell
dead.
the difference.
I died.
And do they not know what the L in LGBT is?
Douglas, before we get into the kind of the social ramifications of this, are you a furry?
No.
It's okay.
Not that I
we
know
do
of.
not judge.
I know.
We do.
Once
I,
again,
on occasion, will put on a costume.
It's your end.
Is it Simon Cowell's botched clone?
Does the Funkasaurus count as a furry?
Oh, there he is.
He's sitting there with the title on his shoulder.
That is his actual title,
Oh,
too.
man.
That's so, dude, look at this show.
I love this show.
You should try to get on it.
I'd never want to watch this show, like, unironically. Like, but I love this show. This is so good.
I know.
It is true, though.
The rumor didn't start from nowhere.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I have to say,
Agent 006 asks why the Funkasaurus. Now he goes by Tyrus, I believe.
The Funkasaurus. He did not choose to go by the Funkasaurus, by the way.
Well,
that was not his choice.
I can't remember anything other than the Funkasaurus.
Titus of all people is the NWA World
Oh,
Champion.
Titus, not Tyrus.
The best thing about the Funkasaurus is that they gave him two big bootied ladies to like dance with him. That was like the best part. Like
Naomi came in through that.
Yeah,
right?
she was one of them.
She's such a good performer.
Yeah,
She's
she
great.
became a great wrestler. But like, yeah, they gave him like two dancers that like danced with him, and he looked like he hated every minute. He wasn't a good dancer. He was a big monster-looking wrestler. He could have been great, and they gave him a dumb gimmick, which is so dumb. They squandered talent because he actually could move and he was strong and everything like that.
I think anybody who's connected to Snoop Dogg, they bury.
Like Sasha.
Sasha is Snoop's cousin. He was
Sasha's
Snoop's
going to be
bodyguard
at Comic-Con.
in Seattle.
Yeah. Next week. I'm going next week.
Guys in Times Square are they?
Yo, they
Yeah, but
make
he
money
is
off
the
it.
NWA World Heavyweight Champion, I
Which
believe.
means he's Billy Corgan's champion.
Yeah,
right
literally, Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins owns the NWA, and he is the champion of Billy Corgan's Wrestling Federation.
No, those are criminals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's it. That's it. And there's no overlap. There's no.
He looks so MAGA.
Which is crazy. He was Snoop Dogg's bodyguard.
Like, there's like a MAGA rapper named like Blowjob Fortunato Fellatio or something.
There was a few. Remember the Toledo MAGA rapper that ran for Congress?
That goof, yeah.
Yeah.
Like whoever Blowjob Fellatio or whatever his name is, Fortunato, he looks like him. They look like they could be.
He's wearing a Rick and Morty
slightly
hat.
related. Oh yes.
Yep.
Oh, this is so gross. I love Titus. I think he's a fantastic talent.
He was actually good in the ring, but they gave him the dumbest gimmick ever.
I want to see his opinion on this, but I feel like they're just going to turn to him to let the belt shine, and then they make like weird jokes to him, and he just like dead face reacts. I want to see him do more than that.
You know the guy who designed the big gold belt? I can't remember his name right now, but he's like he designed all these belt buckles for rodeos back in the day, like world championship rodeos. And they're a lot of them, the old ones are worth so much money, and he designed the original like WCW World Heavyweight Championship belt, which is crazy. It does look like a Western belt buckle, like when you really look at it.
That detail.
Yeah.
No, I'm a little confused about the furries thing. And look, things that you just quoted, think
He
Pink
means
News is
fascinated.
Like a dead publication that's a website with some people who got to make themselves some money, and they pretend that there's still a cause.
And there's a whole bunch of old people at the nursing home in the common area watching this, being like, "We gotta watch out for those Furbies. Those Furbies." Yeah.
So I just looked it up because Hawkeye posted the name. This is the MAGA rapper I was talking about, Forgiato Blow. I thought I was making fun of his name like terribly when I said Blowjob Fellatio.
I think Titus is way bigger and tougher.
Of course, yeah. This guy looks like Titus's little lump brother that wasn't fed enough. Titus ate all the protein on the plate, and he got all the macaroni and scraps. But like, I thought I was making fun of his name hardcore when I said Blowjob Fellatio, but his name is actually Forgiato Blow. That's a blowjob name. Like if for one thing, yeah, you're a MAGA rapper. You write MAGA raps. If that didn't suck enough, you write them under the name Forgiato Blow. Like if we got Greg Gutfeld to say the name, he'd mush it up like anthropomorphic and say Fellatio Blow. He would.
It's done. But they're forever trying to continue the hustle. They did it with the trans stuff. Trans has nothing to do with the people who are gay. And this has nothing
Some trans people are gay.
to do with anyone else. The idea that somebody just happens to be gay now has to be stuck in an alphabet soup with a guy who wants to put on a wolf costume. It's just like...
The idea is LGBTQ is about the progress of sexual identification, right?
It's not just sexual now, it's also gender identification.
Okay.
Which doesn't necessarily have to do with sexuality.
Yeah, it's about identification that doesn't land in the realm of the normal two. The two that I think the majority of us operate at. I think that's fair to say. The majority of us are man that likes woman or woman that likes man.
Yeah, I'm a straight woman.
Which is hot.
Yeah, I'm a hot straight woman.
And then I think that the other ones have to band together because their numbers are so small. To get representation, it's better to have everybody on board. Now, sometimes they kick people out, like when they kicked Nambla out in the 90s, which was a good move. We don't need boy touchers.
I have to wonder how that even started, you know? Was it because they were both treated as like equally degenerate at one point?
That's probably where it was from. Also, Walt Whitman was
common enemies create weird allies.
Walt Whitman was a very famous boy lover, so he probably brought a lot of good media to the a lot of good attention to the loving of boys that Walt Whitman run.
But the people.
Is this Ozzy? Did Ozzy cut his hair?
Is this me?
This is these kind of activists. They say the cause they were after is one. The equality thing is there for gay people. But there's just this endless thing, endlessly wanting to add. I mean, they even put.
This is like politically incorrect without Bill Maher doing it and like the least funny person ever hosting it. That's what this is.
This show should be called Probably Incorrect.
Yeah, if someone says something on it, they're probably incorrect. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't want to spoil any superhero movies, but a lot of times in superhero movies, the good guys outnumbered, and then at the end, other good guys come out of nowhere to save the day with the good guy and give him the advantage. That's all it is. Furries are just like that extra faction that come in to do like the fur lube attack.
Someone in the chat said Bill Maher is funny. Or like asking like he's funny. He's definitely made me laugh more times than Gutfeld has ever. Like, and yeah, I have enjoyed some of his stand up and some of his just like, yeah, definitely. I believe he's funny.
Bill Maher,
it's subjective.
Bill Maher has been doing what he's doing for decades. So, like, I don't know if Greg Gutfeld's going to be doing this for decades.
Bill Maher is a way more successful, just as a comedian. Like, he's hosted a show like this way more successfully, but also he does stand up all over the world and gets paid to do it, and he fills up theaters and shit full of people. So, yeah. I mean, some people think he's funny.
You don't have to like Bill Maher. Right. I do, and I say I do like him hesitantly, because I don't watch him much anymore.
He has a podcast now. He does it in the basement of like a spare house that he owns.
I've seen it a couple of times. So I guess I do watch him some. I just used to watch him all the time. I used to watch when I had HBO. I'd watch it every week.
You can tell because Bill Maher is like a notorious bachelor, and you can tell on his podcast sometimes he just has on like attractive ladies to like hang out with. It's interesting.
I think there was an interview with the porn star Tiana Trump, and she talked about how like she hooked up with him for monies. he's the type of guy that likes to buy beautiful women, and a lot of times he prefers them to be black.
Yeah, yes. A lot of the guests are like attractive black women that like in their like 20s and 30s.
I think it's a little skeezy, but it is what it is. Can we add Bill Maher's attraction to beautiful black women to the LGBTQ?
Is that a sexual identity?
Can we add Bill Maher's attraction to beautiful black women to that?
Asexuals in this alphabet soup.
Oh,
now,
really?
If there are two groups have nothing in common, I can tell you, gay men and asexuals. Nothing in common.
All the gay men would just try to turn the asexuals.
Like, what, asexuals go to a bar and talk?
There always has to be the girl with the nerd glasses on Fox News now too. They have Kennedy also, who kind of innovated that look in the 90s on MTV. But
did Lisa Loeb do that look as well?
Yes, I think Kennedy might. I don't know who did it first.
How much they don't like sex?
Yes.
No, they just marry me.
Oh!
Whoa.
No.
What was the joke there? I kind of like.
I don't know. I don't
up.
even know if he knew what was going on. He just like piped up like, "Hey."
I'm sorry.
It's the joke that he doesn't have sex.
Was it self-deprecation?
Yeah, it seems like he was saying he doesn't have sex with his
wife.
With his wife.
I didn't know I was treading on wounds.
You're not.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't watch. We're good.
Tyrus, if you, I'm afraid to ask what kind of furry.
Tyrus.
See,
I thought it was Titus.
I thought I said Tyrus first, and then Egghead said Titus.
Oh,
so I corrected myself.
Nothing. Yeah, don't believe anything Egghead tells you. It's totally inaccurate.
Egghead, send another $5 to tell me something. This probably incorrect.
This is the first time that I'm going to ask that everyone please like the stream. Get the likes up, and then Shabisky, what do you want to do? You want to do some more beer bongs? You said you do them.
Let's kiss and do beer bongs, Ben. Let's do it.
All right, well, we'll do the beer bong part first, and then we'll see how we feel after that.
All right.
All right.
Wait, you're trying to do one right now?
Well, yeah, we're doing the show. This is the last show.
Oh my God.
Okay, I want to make you aware of this because maybe you forgot. I know you can't remember things a lot. This is the last DP show you're going to be on in the studio. You showed up to it late.
It was an accident.
How about a spoiler?
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. The poll has ended. You are so predictable, my friend. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. Thank you.
We had a poll with the audience. We had to see what your excuse for being late would be. And first option was it was an accident. The second option was anything else. 72% of people said it was an accident.
I had to take a shower, guys. I'm not stinky like Egghead. I don't have a nasty bathtub that I don't make use out of.
So now I know why Egghead hates you.
Hey, he started it, that bitch.
Okay. Ooh, the gloves are off.
Hey, get in here and zap your fucking anus for us or something. Okay, make some use out of yourself, motherfucker.
Zap that crapper, Egghead.
Oh yeah. I washed my crapper before the stream. I want to see you zap your crapper. We're all doing things to our crappers.
So I've been on this new diet, which pisses off diabetic people because I'm stealing diabetic medicine to lose weight. It's like there's something called Ozempic. There's a shortage right now because Ozempic is like all the celebrities are buying it up and getting super thin and hot off of Ozempic. They just like inject themselves with this diabetes medicine, and they get super hot, and they don't have to watch their eating because they just eat less and they do whatever they want. So now that I've been taking this Ozempic knockoff, I get the generic brand. I'm doing the generic brand of Ozempic. It's not as dried up right now. I think actual Ozempic is hard.
Awards has an EGOT winner won. Also, how much for a spoiler from the recent New Japan show?
Oh, man, I don't know if we should spoil things, Egghead. I don't know.
What did the EGOT winner win? He won a bicycle.
Was
Everyone
it Viola
knows that.
Davis that won the EGOT?
Yeah, and he won a
this week?
bicycle. I think it was a tricycle.
And a tricycle with a little horn on the handlebar?
Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, dude, I remember. I know that, Egghead. Dumbass. What do you think? I don't know that? Gosh, what was I gonna say?
I'm into Dianetics.
Oh, so you're gonna be getting hotter, Billy.
Yeah.
But you're only gonna get generically hot. You're not
Generic,
gonna get
yeah.
like name brand hot.
I inject myself with a needle every day so that I can go eat Chipotle and not worry about it.
What the fuck?
It's sick.
God.
It's sick.
This is great.
But like the cool thing is normally I would eat all of my Chipotle, but I was able to turn my Chipotle into a bowl and a to-go burrito. So now I have it's 2 Chipotles for the price of 1.
Oh my God.
It's if anybody right now is fat, I recommend you steal from the diabetics, get this Ozempic stuff, and become the future of obesity.
Whoa.
It's a beautiful thing.
I don't know if I like the sound of that. Anyway,
it's a beautiful thing.
Oh, that's easy. Grown-ass man.
Yes.
And I don't fit in any of the costumes, so they can have their little soiree group. I'm not coming. So what's another letter, right? Yeah. Isn't it all about inclusion and acceptance? And we have to accept all the little letters and...
Tyrus is 6'7", 300. Nah, he's more than 375, right? I mean,
I don't know, maybe
6'7".
I mean, it's muscle weighs more than fat. So,
but fat is a lot easier to build than muscle. Like muscle takes a long time, and then you need like your body can only grow so much muscle too naturally, and then you got to add like steroids to get that like actual huge size muscle weight. Like Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior was like 5'11", but he weighed like 300 pounds.
He could be 375.
Okay,
he could be. I have to see his full body, not sitting down.
Ideas and pronouns. Welcome to the game. You guys have to too. So come on in, furries. The creepy water is fine. Go
there we
right
go.
There, put the F in there, you know. Hey, we have to be all accepting in whatever our personal beliefs are or wants or accountability. It's shame on us, so shame on you guys. Let the furries in. Just get one of those roller thing.
So the idea is that LGBTQ didn't want furries in?
I've never heard that before. It's just not the same. It doesn't really fit in the same kind of category.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
It's more like if it's a sexual
It's
thing.
a fandom.
Yeah. And if they're talking about the sexuality of it, I would say that's a fetish, not something that should be on the LGBTQ thing. But Tyrus is his name Tyrus? He's seeming a little bit like a bigot here. Just a little bit.
Well, he's on Fox News. He has to play to the audience.
Yeah.
Hard to go to the bathroom, but maybe that's not a problem for
You know what? You just
Yeah, maybe it's part of the
you
thrill.
you just wanted to somehow segue this to you want to ask the furry one question.
Yes, how do you
That's
go
the only
poop?
question. Do you take the furry off to go to the bathroom or do you leave it on?
Well, isn't the point of the suit to have a little yiff hole?
I think so.
Like I imagine.
It's weird. It's like if you have empathy, it's not that hard to accept other people.
Yeah, right?
I think it's a choice not to accept other people, and it's probably because they don't feel accepted themselves and they get bitter. Obviously, there's multiple reasons why someone wouldn't accept. But I do feel like it's just the idea that these people didn't feel like they were accepted, so they're not accepting others. And obviously, we probably don't accept them for who they are, because who they are is, like we said, bigoted. So it just perpetuates their lack of acceptance and tolerance, because we don't tolerate their bigoted bullshit. If you break it down, I think that's a good reason.
I think that's kind of what he was saying there. He's kind of like, you guys look at us like we're bad, and he's talking about him and his opinions. Sounds like, and people not agreeing and thinking that he's a bigot for it, and that doesn't make him a victim.
Kat, you've traveled with some interesting groups. Did you ever date a furry? Come on.
Not that I know of.
Who is this
You know
girl?
what I mean?
Velma? I mean, like, I don't know. She's like their Velma.
Maybe he didn't share it with you.
Maybe not.
Maybe that's why it didn't work out.
That would be fine.
My glasses.
I mean, whatever. You know, if like someone in my
Cat
life
Timp.
was into this, that would be like their business and okay. As long as they like didn't, get so busy with all their little furry friends that they stopped texting me back.
How do you text when you're a furry?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if you're
have a real
texting in the
problem.
costume.
That's why I couldn't do it, actually. You couldn't text me back with your hands like that.
Yeah, I wonder if they have like little holes for their fingers. This is gonna trouble
Did I
me.
just come up with a business idea?
I think you did.
Textable gloves and furry costumes?
Yes.
So that that way I didn't miss the orgy. I just didn't text you back.
Okay, well, she's worried about missing the orgy.
She's the greatest here so far. I like her the best.
She's just trying to yiff. I'm trying to figure out her history. It looks like she's married to a former military personnel that is in investment and banking right now.
And that's why she's on this?
I mean, she's a columnist otherwise, but it's just, I'm trying to figure out some history on her. So I thought maybe she's a libertarian columnist.
Columnist.
And comedian, it says. And I can't find
She's a
anything about her
columnist.
comedy. I keep trying to find the backgrounds of people on Fox News, especially for this, because she does have some comedy, but I'm wondering what the actual comedic history is.
I have your answer.
Yes, and I think you can afford that apartment.
No, yeah, hell yeah. I'm going to be rich.
Emily, remember that we covered this teacher in Ontario who identifies as a woman when in fact they're already mad. And when in fact it's a fetish. She has these giant breasts. It's a fetish. How long before this identity is then, of course, going to be in the workplace, because you identify it's a fetish. Obviously, this is a fetish. This isn't an identity, but we're now embracing fetishes as identity.
I have a little more info on Kat Timp here. She says she's got a book coming out in April called "You Can't Joke About That." I'm sure that's going to be very funny.
The problem I see is not that I agree
And this
with
is Emily Campano?
outnumbered co-host is outnumbered on there?
If it was just a
Probably.
few people doing their own thing, of course, who cares? If it was anyone doing their own thing,
Campagno?
of course, who cares?
She's an
the
attorney?
problem that I see is that this has been embraced by the government.
And she's a former NFL cheerleader.
I can see
An
that.
attorney,
I can
TV
see that.
host, and former NFL cheerleader. Emily Campagno.
Do you think China and everyone else is flying?
There is a little screen just below the eye holes that they type texts with their tongue.
In our sovereign airspace.
Okay.
On our
They just bleep something she said.
watch. It's because this. The
furries?
No. Yes. Yes. Because things like this are what everyone is talking about. Because this is what is of primary importance. To your point, the causes that people are rallying behind, the protests that they're out in the streets about, it's not actually moving the needle with our government. It's not actually moving the needle with corrupt multi-millions or actually having the value of the dollar be somewhat equatable to a dollar. No, it's stupid stuff like this. And the thing is, the reason it's been embraced by the government as well, it's totally infiltrated all of our intelligence agencies, our defense agencies. All day long, they're sending emails about here's the flag and here's how you can connect and here's how you can support. They're being trained on this woke inclusion, the alphabet soup every day, all day, on anything but protecting our nation, on anything but civics, on anything but the Constitution. So this type of massive distraction.
Furries are a direct threat to the Constitution.
Yep.
To the Constitution.
You could say that about anything that people focus on. Be like, yeah, it's keeping people from worrying about the Constitution and how good the dollar's doing and stuff like that. So it's bad because it's the only thing that matters is the dollar and these other things that I'm talking about. It's like, no, there's other things going on.
Is it time that we update the Constitution? Is it an archaic...
It gets updated every now and then.
The amendments?
Yeah. That's what
Do you think
that's what an update would be.
Do you think that's enough? Do you think it's time to have a whole new operating system?
No, I like the fact that it's not super easy to change.
Definitely needs to change over time.
Because the Bill of Rights in and of themselves are pretty solid.
CP says, leave the Constitution alone, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been amended, and then it's been like even the amendments have been pulled back before. Like we've had amendments that were like later taken away again, like the prohibition stuff. So
I don't trust anybody in power right now to update the Constitution.
It's very difficult. It's very difficult to do.
Remember what we did last time?
What?
Revolution!
Well, you get started and let me know.
Revolution!
Let me know how you do.
Revolution! This revolution will not be a trending topic. I'll tell you that much.
Last Amendment was passed in 1992.
The last amendment was in 1992?
Yeah.
And
Not that long ago.
nothing since has needed fixing. There you go. What was the 92 amendment?
I mean, other things have, like, there's been rulings, because the Constitution is vague enough to where it has to be interpreted.
Exactly.
I mean, it can't be written super accurate. Like, it would be so long, it would be ridiculous.
I think we need the AI to write us a new Constitution.
So you want a brave new world.
I'm going to go to Chat GPT.
You want a brave new world.
do it.
I'm going to have Chat GPT write a new Constitution right now.
That's great.
Let me see if I can figure this out. I haven't used it before.
Oh,
Please
it's
stand
easy.
by while we ruin your computer. I have to sign up. I can do it with Google. There we go.
Yeah, you just gotta sign in.
There we go.
It's simple.
Chat GPT. How should I ask this? Should I say, write me a new American Constitution?
A new, a better Constitution? I don't know, something along the lines of that. Yeah. Tell him. Ben, how should the wording go, Benjamin? We need a new Constitution. We're figuring this out.
I have to log in. This is so much work.
See, you're already tired. That's why the Constitution remains.
I'm willing.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I rest my case.
I'm willing to go through the struggles.
No thanks.
Like my forefathers did. Yeah, I had four fathers.
Four fathers.
That's a lot of daddies.
With twins.
That's a lot of daddies. All right, I'm going to ask, write a new Constitution for the United States of America based on ideals that we most commonly agree on?
Skeptical Jesus is like, Brave New World better than 1984. It's like, okay, why do we have to have either of them? They're both like dystopian futures.
Ideals that are great. I don't know.
The craziest thing about Brave New World is how drugged up everybody is. Like everybody's drugged up. It's craziness. And anytime like you're not like at the right state that you need to be, you just drug more and get there.
Are we ready for me to read the preamble of the new Constitution as written by ChatGPT?
Yeah, go ahead.
Preamble. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Article 1, Congress. Section 1, Legislative Powers. All legislative powers herein granted shall be vested in a Congress of the United States, which shall consist of a Senate and a House of Representatives. So far, it's pretty much operating as it is, right?
Yeah, I don't have the original in front of me, so I don't have it memorized. The beginning, I think, sounded a little different.
A little different.
Yeah.
It's a pretty long thing. I don't know. I'm trying to see if anything sticks out in it. Now, how about we throw a bias into it? Write a new Constitution of the United States of America that benefits fat people.
No, you should say maybe that's more inclusive of, or
More inclusive?
No, he only wants to benefit fat people.
I think it should be one that benefits.
Okay.
Benefits morbidly obese people.
Yes, morbidly obese.
Let me try and refresh this.
Oh, that's great.
Write a new Constitution for the United States of America that mostly benefits morbidly obese people.
Wonder how good it's gonna do on that. It's interesting. Let's see.
If you're a fat, this is your time. Your time to rise. It's time for the revolution. Ah, boo. This is as an AI language model, I cannot promote any form of discrimination or prejudice towards any group of people, including those who are morbidly obese. No, this is for the propagation of the morbidly obese.
Yes!
This is the opposite.
You know what,
of that.
Billy? I agree with you. We should let an AI write it.
Fuck this AI.
You know what?
This pig fucking computer is garbage.
Billy, this was the best idea you ever had. Wow, I didn't even see the genius of
this
it until
pig
now.
I
did not realize that this was the smartest idea
Pig
ever.
fucking AI doesn't even get one bit right, boo.
Thank you, Billy.
Eat shit, AI. Garbage human.
Thank you.
Garbage human.
Damn.
Fucking turn it off. Destroy the AI. Somebody fly a plane into this fucking computer.
Whoa.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, obviously. Or GTA 5. That's a good one to do that in.
Literally the opposite of what I was asking it. Literally the opposite.
Exactly.
I was like, no, make something that makes us the master race.
Can you include acceptance in there before it and see if it changes?
That's a good question.
I wonder if putting like more acceptant of obese people, whether that would fix it. Oh, here we go.
Ding,
Cool
ding,
guy.
ding.
Judy's dog Hollywood sent $5. Can you dance to this song? Don't scam.
She's spilling. I went down on her birthday. Yes. I went down on her birthday and I rubbed my cock against her pussy. When I went to Santa Barbara.
Drama. Let's make some drama. Let's make some drama, guys.
Very nice tits.
Elisa, Jordana, and Captain.
It's a recording of him talking about when he went down in Elisa. He's like, very nice tits.
Drama. Next thing. It'll be the next thing on the menu. Listen, Ellie's starting getting a little too old with his bullshit, mental illness. We're tired of that. We need some new script, Elisa. Hey, this is registered.
Oh.
Yeah, be careful about
What's
that.
registered mean? Are we going to get in trouble?
Yeah, be careful.
What does registered mean?
Registered under the copywritten?
Is it?
I don't know.
All right.
This is pretty much the same. Some, little reality TV show drama.
So, Captain Content stopped having people in his RV and stopped hanging out with Elisa.
Oh,
Is he? I thought he went back to Spain. Was that only temporary?
He's back. He's back again.
You should have me in his RV. I won't cause trouble.
Yeah, you won't bother nobody.
I'll smoke a lot of weed and make good jokes.
Elisa put me under, bro. I could take everything if I wanted to. Okay. I'm just done. I'm done with this bullshit. And let her make. I'm not even gonna talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to give it attention. It's done. Nobody put me under. I chose to stop, I chose to stop bringing people in the RV.
Keeps it cleaner.
One of the reasons was definitely my falling out with Elisa. But it was not the main reason. I wouldn't say that was the main reason. But it was an important thing for me, definitely. It affected me in a way. It still kind of affects me in certain ways. But, my bullshit caught up to me.
See, this is right where I expect Gucci's to come in and throw a can of beer at his head.
Yeah, she would do that. Bitch!
That was content.
Decided I don't want to, spend 24 hours a day surrounded by people in an RV. I'd rather just be by myself and play guitar and just, take it easy.
Midlife crisis, Captain Content.
I mean, he probably wasn't getting enough donations to warrant the having to feed people who come on his RV.
I think. I don't know. I think that's what I want to do. I think I'm sick of, I'm sick of the RV, whatever I was doing. So, people
Mad
don't
Queen
watching me
Danny
when I'm by myself or playing
says Elisa's the smartest one. Yes. Elisa is like the P.T. Barnum of the group. Captain Content was probably that originally. Casey was that before. You see the puppet string master. Who pulls the strings?
Pulls the string!
I lost all the viewers. I lost all the donations. I still make a little bit of money. But I did it by choice. And the viewers can go watch things that they like more. There's still Elisa doing drama, She's hanging out with Lala and with Judy and mentally ill people. You guys can go watch that and, get your daily dose of drama there. And that's perfect. Good for her.
Mentally ill people?
Why am I always having the same conversation?
Welcome to IP2. IRL,
the
online.
Same thing in the chat.
Live streaming.
I turn on.
They're all mentally ill.
What is there to talk about? Nothing else than Ice Poseidon has all the viewers. Ice Poseidon kill your career. Elisa Jordana took all your viewers. Took all your donations. That's like 50% of the chat is people saying that. So, it's something that really bothers me because obviously I'm affected about it. Like, I feel bad, I'm insecure about it, and it sucks not to make as much money. So it's something that it draws my attention. It's a topic that draws my attention.
So he thinks Elisa killed his shit. Is basically what he's saying.
He's saying the audience is telling him that Elisa killed it. That Ice Poseidon's return took all his viewers. Elisa took all his viewers.
But
I think Captain rode a wave where there was no other content going on, and now there's more content going on. It's hard. The RV meta became old and busted. Like, we liked the RV meta for a while, and then it just became bullshit. Maybe traveling all the way to Japan and trying to hook up with Japanese women all the time like Ice Poseidon's been doing is the new meta. I don't know. I myself have gotten out of the IRL live stream game because I am too fat to function.
Nah.
I don't think I could win a fight right now. with some random dude. Like it's like a 50% chance.
All right, I'm gonna beat up Billy.
You might be able
right
to.
now.
You might be able to. I literally walked with a cane into the chiropractor office this morning.
Yeah,
it
well,
was embarrassing.
Yeah.
The worst day of my life, and I've had 1,000 worst days in a row. It seems.
Yeah, that's so bad.
But that being said, content follows.
Oh dang.
Gidgey's in the chat saying IRL is boring anymore. I don't watch it. I like to check in every once in a while. I know you can have moments. The one thing about live streaming is that you watch it because it's live, and you're not sure if you're going to miss one of those classic moments. So you'll eat a lot of shit, right, in order to get that little morsel, that dolce, to get that little candy.
Yeah.
You'll eat through a lot of leafy kale to get that one bite of filet mignon.
Yeah.
Kale's good for you, though. I don't know if boring streams are good for you. Who knows?
I think a lot of people are sitting around at home just chilling, and it's not that, like, I'd imagine if I was watching IRL streams a lot, I'd be like playing video games while I'm watching IRL streams, and that's how it used to be with DP before I ever met Ben and all that. I was just a viewer that didn't talk in the chat and just listened to it while I played Warcraft and stuff all day.
Yeah, I talked to a lot of people who this was like their side distraction during work, side distraction while they're doing art, playing games. So I see the value of that. Plus, it helps that I'm a host of DP because I'm so lovable. So
and since you say that too, it would be like that where I'd be like listening to it, playing my game, then I hear something interesting going on. I'm like, what's going on? And then I watch it like, oh, Egghead's getting yelled at by Galen or something, like So yeah, I could understand that. I never got into watching IRL streams, but I'm starting to get into the idea of making them. I enjoy it. Seems like people are liking them. I just need to get better at, I guess, dealing with the camera and putting it in the right places and everything. I'm getting used to it. But yeah.
I think you have to be able to fight somebody when you IRL. Like you have to be ready to fight somebody.
I kind of feel that way too when we're walking around, we're passing a lot of people and all that. I feel like at any moment somebody might fuck around with us. So.
But maybe I just felt that way because I'd be going out with Joe often.
Oh God!
And maybe
he's a troublemaker.
Maybe Joe energy just brings the fight. But I think people trying to fight me when Joe wasn't there. Like obviously the Zoltan, who maybe got mad that his girlfriend was smooching on me in his apartment.
Oh,
after he said "mi casa su casa," by the way, which obviously
does that mean kiss my girlfriend?
I mean, I'm not sure the direct translation.
Oh.
Yeah,
but I didn't kiss her. I just
Yeah, I remember watching that shit. That was funny. And yeah, you were not trying to kiss her. She was all up on you, and you're just kind of like backing away a little bit or turning your head. You weren't like turning into it and getting. She was all drunk and like almost drooling on you, from what I remember.
Yeah, very sweet girl, very sweet girl. But Zoltan was not happy, and then he T-posed all the way out.
You know what? I should take Shabisky out for some Senior Moose.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, take me to Zoltan's.
I just drove...
Isn't that funny? Dude, that's such a funny joke.
I just drove by Zoltan's, and I also drove by Senior Moose earlier today.
It's the same place.
I had to go pick up a birthday gift for my birthday party tonight.
It is Zoltan's.
Oh, yeah.
It is Zoltan's. So it's funny. You were like, I thought you were going to say, take me to Zoltan's. It's like, it is the same place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I heard his girlfriend's pretty nice. Maybe I should go visit, I
mean, she's a sweet girl. I'm very... I hope
what
the
if
best for both
Zoltan's
of
not
them.
home and it's only his girlfriend? It would be awesome.
Yeah, no fight, all kisses.
Yeah.
It's way better.
That's way better.
I only wish the best for those two. I'm sure their lives are not gotten any better, though. Because who fights me? I'm the sweetest boy. Who fights me?
Yeah, plus he should have been.
Guys listen every day at work on Spotify.
Oh, awesome.
You could get the guys from the Cold Cuts show on.
I don't know what that is, but I'll look it up.
We should start reaching out to other podcasts to get new guests.
I agree. Shabisky.
Yeah, baby.
How about at 50% you do a beer bong?
That's actually what I was gonna say. Yeah. All right, 50% and a beer bong.
2 beers.
Wait, 2 of these?
Well, oh no, one of those is fine.
Yeah, these are big.
That's a big lager.
Yeah. All right. I guess this thingy.
Okay.
White Sauce the Kid asks if I'm scared of Zoltan. No, obviously I'm not scared of Zoltan. I'm scared that after getting in a car accident, I can't win a fight with Zoltan.
Plus, Billy's not trying to fight people.
Shabisky, isn't it weird that we put what you would say versus literally anything else and the odds of that, and you still said the one thing that we knew you were going to say?
Yeah.
Like, we guessed it right
just
at the
goes
beginning.
to show the people know me.
The power of the catchphrase.
Yeah, it's the greatest. Oh, damn. But yeah, yesterday we went and saw the crazy waterfall. How much people here were there for that? It was cool. It's too bad Billy can't come with us.
I heard
on our adventures.
I heard that you guys walked all the way down the hill, and I'm not doing hills anytime soon.
It was a big fucking walk. Yeah, you couldn't do that right now for sure.
I would die. I would die.
It was a big walk. He said it was a half mile both ways. So
yeah, so it was a mile round trip.
But one way is downhill.
Ooh.
Alex Leon with the puking dog getting us up to 42.5% of the way to our goal.
When you're going downhill like that, it's a little harder on your knees, and then when you go uphill on the way back, it's like your ass muscles and your calf muscles and all that shit.
Yeah, way easier going down. When we came back up, that was a workout.
I'm going to try Chat GPT again. Maybe we'll do a story time later on.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Oh, you know what? I kind of have a segment we don't normally do. Here it is.
Yo, safely! Let's go find this hater and put a bullet in his fucking head.
Are you like me now? The good guy.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Is this Yoda? Is this Luke guy right here Yoda? Because I know this is Luke right here, but is this Yoda? It has to be Yoda. Jesus Christ.
No problem.
Okay, so I'm going to spoil the story because it just wrote the story. I'm going to spoil what I asked it to write. We'll do this later in the show.
Okay.
But I said, write a short children's story about gay frogs as told in the style of Alex Jones. And we got a short story. So later on, if you guys are here, a short children's story as told by Alex Jones.
I'm wondering how good they did on the Alex Jones part of it.
I'll do my best to make it sound like Alex.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Whoa.
America, can you do something for me? Can you go over to Europe next for me? America, can you do something for me? Go and kill Central Powers next for me. America, can you do something for me? Go and murk all the ops next for me. America, do your thing, America. Do your thing, America. Do your thing, America. Do your
So I don't know if you're a fan of Degrassi Junior High, Ben. I don't know if you're a fan of Degrassi. The Next Generation, Ben. The Canadian sitcom, or the Canadian situational drama that ran 14 seasons. It started with the man who originally wrote the song they're parodying, Drake. Now, Drake, in the initial seasons of Degrassi, got gunned down in school and ended up in a wheelchair.
Yep.
Holy shit.
I wish this was more like Degrassi.
Oh, my God.
Foreign plot. This war costs a lot. No man's land was just a thought. That's how you get shot. Hey! I killed Austin Vanish, but I do that stuff a lot. He looked at his forehead, all he see was a red dot. All my troops ain't ducking, those choppers busting. If my ops ain't rapping, they ain't nothing.
Man, why's the guy rapping not got the energy of his little homie? His little homie looks like
he's bouncing her all around.
Looks like he put some jumping beans up his ass. He's going.
We gon' clutch it. I know you got your gun. You shouldn't touch it.
I'm a yank. Merca pistol with my shank. I'll pull up on it out with a tank.
All right, so there's that.
You know what? I always hate on cringe rap.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I remember when I was in high school, I did a cringe rap about Romeo and Juliet for my English class. And I think I'm still not living down the shame of that.
Do you remember it still?
I vaguely remember the beginning. I can't even say it. Like, I'm getting cringe in my throat.
You can't even say it.
I can't do it.
All right.
I don't know. I know. I remember the first line, I think, and just thinking about it, I'm choking on my own throat.
Check this out.
Cuffs on my veins, wearing these jeans. Roll tide, go balls, SCC. Smoking, drinking, fighting, riding, races, trackers, hard to straighten. Southern Belle, sit right beside this damn good day with a fish and biting.
Now, did she say racing tracks or racist
snacks?
Racist track.
I don't know.
Water, sinking bobbers. I get these looks from my mama, kick ass from my father. Come on, surviving, we living, stealing hearts with a shitting, grinning, fried chicken.
Like, I know who she's selling to.
Yeah.
I understand. Like, she knows her demographic. It's country music with a blonde chick rapping.
Yeah.
Like, if country people are going to accept any rap beyond Fortunato blowjob,
and the chorus is still country.
Yeah. They're going to want the little blonde girl, the basic blonde girl, the pumpkin spice blonde. They're going to want her to do it. So, as cringy as this is, it's probably effective.
Biscuits, summertime Kelvin.
Female Kid Rock.
Oh my God, this one is so cringy. This was filmed on the set of Galaxy Quest. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
I don't remember.
Well, it was my agent's birthday, I think.
Mother
Sam
fuck.
Cohn at ICM.
You know
and-
it's going to be a bad cringe rap when Sigourney Weaver has to introduce the video. Fuck.
I was trying to think of an appropriate present because I couldn't be there.
So I decided to culturally inappropriate a present.
In New York, and I was shooting in LA, and so Chill was always rapping about everything, and he was sort of teaching us all to rap, and I said, God, I wish I could rap a little happy birthday.
I wish
thing
I
for
could
Sam."
rap.
And so he helped me.
You're already like getting flushed in your face. Like you're embarrassed.
I know what's coming.
I do this, and I've never felt so cool.
We wrote a rap. Dean shot the video. We made the music. It was incredible. She laid down the lyrics. She laid it down.
Damn, she laid it down.
She
Billy.
laid it down.
Does he speak like that all the time?
Oh, here comes.
She wanted to do this in person, flow for the room, but we lost in space, so hello from the moon.
I'm Siggy Blonde Sig, and I just like to say, Sammy Sam, you're my man. You blow me away. Got the wisdom, the knowledge, know your parameters. Make those other agents look like amateurs.
And more than that, Sam, you got class, ethics, taste, and all that jazz. You're an inspiration, a stimulation for 20 years now, an illumination. She met you, Sam, it's just a lucky day. She can get on.
Thoughts so far?
I want to vomit.
On the phone and she can say,
Wanna break bread with Durang, a film with Ang Lee, or stay at home a full-time mommy. Or, conversely, I need some change, can you get me a gig? I need some high-heeled kicks for me and the kids.
when they clean glasses, we pour beer, a little toast from the moon with some New York flair.
But I love you, Sam, have a drink for me, cause we're on a quest
To the galaxy.
Damn. You should open for them, Billy.
It's hard when you see people you respect do things you can't possibly forgive.
Like I cry all the time? Is that a good example?
Cry all the time.
Kind of like the crying, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Bad taste in my mouth.
I'm a full-time mommy.
Once upon a COVID in America. Oh God.
2020 virus announced in late January. Well,
220,000 people in a Park City, Tennessee started to be aware of people coughing. The media said, do not worry, it's not circulating. It'll go away like miracle before you even know. The 3% mentality, just take it as a drug with a technical flaw.
I don't know how to rap. Fucking motherfucking hell. Blah, 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 blah.
For literature made effective response impossible without tracking. The deadly virus went out of control. Don't recommended drugs, but the doctors insert no. Then in April, we had 1 million cases that were told that was too late for quarantine. Go like the poor and old, but I'll buy you remdesivir and I want your vote. Sorry for monopoly, we hit the highest toll. America first
Like, when I listen to this, and I don't know if this makes me racist, but I think maybe English isn't her first language. And then when I think that, I'm like, it's kind of impressive that she's doing this. If it's not her first language.
Yeah.
Right?
But if it is, it's terrible.
If it is, like, there's no excuse for the way she pronounced January. The lack of emphasis in her lines. The amount of work and production. Just the fact that she went out and got a suit and wig for this video. Like, all just that much work into it. Disgusts me for the delivery and the lyricism involved with this beautiful message.
The worst part about it is just the monotone bullshit. Yeah, she needs, like you said, she needs to put some energy into it.
The tragedy of the Galaxy Quest 1 is that they didn't get Alan Rickman to get in on it.
Oh,
I don't think Alan Rickman would have done it. I think he was.
I would love to hear
they
his
probably
British
asked him.
rap.
He was probably like, "Fuck off."
She just
What? What the
Is she like the Snow Queen?
Did somebody pay her to do this? What's her creative drive for this? Who thought that Daenerys the Snow Queen Targaryen was the go-to for COVID's chorus?
I don't know.
In early 2021, the highest stat daily. Biden's administration made a new policy. New president was pledging to scale up COVID testing. With the doctors overwhelmed, chaos continuing. Decision-making. Virus spread over the country.
Miss Danny S., is she good? No. She is not good.
Her singing isn't good either.
But I am impressed if English is not her first language.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Doubters mobility was increasing. The facts changing. Omicron is even more annoying. Things I can't get done either. Can
The
you
facts
do?
changing. The facts changing. Omicron is even more annoying. Maybe the facts don't change. Maybe our comprehension of what's going on changes. Did you not think that? People who hold on to what the rule was at the beginning versus what the rule is now, just because things changed doesn't mean it's wrong. It means at one point we weren't aware of things and we weren't sure of how our awareness would dictate the propagation of the disease.
No.
But you guys think because day one, with minimal knowledge, it was different than it is now.
You don't know what you're talking about unless you get it right the first time. You clearly had no understanding.
I'm not good at defeating, but I'm good at defaming. The lap leak theory guys are agent tracing. Going out as human rights, you are violating. Closed off a great threat to world economy. Open up a shocking lack of transparency. Restricting the travelers from China only. Weaponizing the virus, my life philosophy.
It's so weird. It's one of the weirdest things. I like the amount of time that was clearly put into this is just ridiculous.
God. Now both of them get together.
Epic rap battles of conspiracy.
Check this out. Check this out.
That's on Grove. Grove Street. Grove Street.
Hey, that guy looks familiar.
4th and 7th. Grove Street. Don't bring no D-cups around here and listen to flick 'em flack 'em. Fuck you. Bouncing. Tell him, Billy. Tell him, Billy. Tell him, Billy. Tell him what we do. I got wholesale grow. Wholesale grow 24/7. Wholesale grow 24/7. Get him on the low. The low. That means I can grub you whenever. Wholesale.
Wholesale.
I can grub you here. And I'm in Instagram, motherfucker. And you got a big ass bitch.
Grow.
There we go. I can grub you whenever. Pinch your nipples.
24/7.
7 times,
Yeah.
4 times. Figure it out.
Grope gang.
Grope gang.
24/7 groping on
24/7.
Grope.
All right. Yeah.
24/7
Dude,
groping on him.
I want to
Grope
do
gang.
IRL streams with this guy.
Grope gang.
It's Blade. He
Oh,
lives
yeah.
around here.
He just needs to keep.
You want
his,
to do an IRL stream with him?
Yeah, he just needs to keep his feet away from me, and we'll be good.
You gotta drink some Jägermeister.
Princess Zoe suggests that's not a Sweet Boy song. Trust me. Groping is a very Sweet Boy thing to do.
Is there a street called Grope?
Grope Street?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I don't think so. Can we find Grope Street?
I guarantee you somewhere there's a Grope Street.
Groping is one of the kindest things you can do to somebody who wants it.
Yeah. It's
I
true.
don't know.
It's true. See, I keep the memes alive.
Consent is not given. It is forged. Grope gang 24/7.
Whoa. Oh, damn.
That's terrible.
Starting a gang. Grope gang.
But yeah, groping is not non-consensual. Groping is a consensual thing.
It can be or it can not be.
Well, obviously, yes.
Yeah, it's both
Like
it doesn't,
the
it's
idea
not
that
inherently
the idea that a
non-consensual.
grope can't be a good thing is predatory.
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? Stop being predatory,
Yeah,
guys.
that's predatory thought process.
Because being weird.
If you guys are coming from a place of a predator, I understand why you would think groping is not a sweet boy thing to do. As a sweet boy, I can only think of groping as a sweet boy thing to do. I can only think of the illicit reactions I get when my hand cups around a booty or a boobie
Oh,
in a very positive fashion.
Whoa.
That's not the limit to your gropeness, all right? You can grope beyond booty and boobie, but
Grope their face.
you could grope their mind. If you can grope their heart, that's where you want to live.
Aw.
That's where you want to be.
That's a sweet boy thing to do.
Grope her heart.
Grope the fuck out of it.
Everybody's trying to get me jumped on Grove Street now.
Whoa.
They're like, you said everybody thinks that Grove Street.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You guys were repping Grove Street. We were talking about groping, okay? Clear that up.
You guys know race mixing was illegal up until 2000. Race mixing was illegal up until 2002.
Which is not true.
You're gonna give up 50,000 years of evolution if you mix up with this dude.
Are you filming us?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But
What a weirdo.
But you realize that
The guy's response is just look awkwardly. Just look awkwardly at the camera.
years of your evolution, right?
He's like, this guy's not even worth a response.
Because of
Did you know that it's actually better evolutionary to like?
no, it's not.
He's like, no, do not get in a conversation. Do not get in a legitimate conversation with this guy. He's like, not today. We're not gonna talk to this guy like he's a real person.
You're just throwing down your genetic line. Pretty much, you're just LARPing. You're LARPing.
He's like, yeah. We get you, dude. You're worthless. Like my girl here, her white guilt is giving her that she wants to defend this conversation. But I need you to know you're not worth defending. You're not worth the time it takes to respond. And then of course we have another white knight that's going to come in and do his best to deflect from the situation.
Are you done? Go back to Are you done? What are you, a Jew? Are you done? Are you Jewish? No.
There's the guys. Are you Jewish? Are you Jewish?
Yeah.
No, dude. No, dude. We're just not fucking assholes.
Racist piece of shit.
No, but I'm saying the truth. No, hold on.
Actually, no. Like I am a scientist and you are wrong.
Stop.
She's like, I am a scientist and you are wrong.
She must be drunk.
You know, if this dude's going around doing this, he got his ass beat at some point.
I don't know.
Like, he can't do this, like, very much.
Baked
without-
Alaska did this kind of shit all the time.
He didn't get his ass beat enough.
No,
At
I
least
don't
he's
think
in
he
jail.
ever did.
At least he's in jail.
No, it's done. So you think you stop that? Stop. No, you stop. You think hybrid vigor is a thing?
Bro, film me, bro. Film me.
Okay.
Film me. Just stop. Stop that shit.
What are you?
All right?
What are
It's
you?
done.
What are you? Some
It's done, bro.
SJW warrior?
Dude, I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
It's done.
White people are only
It's done.
7% of the world's population.
That's me. And I'm part of that. And I'm part of that. And it's done now.
And if we
whatever you're doing, it's done.
If we intermix, we're gonna become.
Who gives a fuck, dude?
I give a fuck because
Right.
we're the only creators of society.
No, we're not.
No, we ain't. Net migration only flows into white country. It doesn't flow into.
Just stop.
Exactly.
Stop.
Hey,
Walk across the street.
hey, name me one black country that you would want to move to.
How about United States of America?
Name me one black country that you would move to.
guy right here. Just go.
United States of America. There you go.
Black or brown country that you would move to. Everybody moves into white countries.
To deny the involvement of African Americans in building America is about as stupid as denying the two people there from walking across the street in peace.
Right.
Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because you don't have a retort.
You're highly retorted, dude.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
He's got a new intro.
Not a
How's
new
it
shirt
going,
though.
guys? It's your boy
Yeah.
Jerry Genesis here, and you know, I wasn't planning on making this video. I was actually going to go play some more Magic online, but oh, damn it, God, why do you always have to call my heart and tell me to do things that I don't want to do? I guess that's what makes him, you know.
So me and Shabisky watched a little bit of this, but this is like Jared actually makes an apology video here and tries to make peace with his biggest enemy.
You know why?
He later deleted this video. By the
You know
way.
why though?
I don't know.
He's been playing a lot of Magic the Gathering cards. Raises your mental awareness.
Makes you more of a
Me,
sweet
because
boy.
I don't really see the point of doing this, but my heart is telling me to do it. So,
Just stop drinking rubbing alcohol. That
I'm
might
not
be your
expecting
heart
much to come
or your
from
digestive
this,
system.
but I just want you guys to know this. I'm a Christian conservative. I believe in the
Ew.
Bible and what it teaches. You know,
but he's not.
The New Testament, especially, that's really what
He's as much of a Christian conservative as he is a bodybuilder or a martial arts master or a game streamer or any of those
Or
things.
an alpha male.
Right. Any of the things he claims to be that are clearly not true, that's how much of a Christian he actually is, too.
should follow. The Old Testament, it's more like Jewish stuff, but
then why is it
what
in the
this
Bible?
book basically preaches is love for enemy, and that's what separates Christianity from just about any other religion. It's to do good to those who hurt you, which I know may seem stupid.
But I mean, it's too late. You've already doxed this guy a bunch of times, so now your apology and peace offering is kind of null and void because you've already retaliated as much as you possibly can.
But like I said, you know, it's God's plan, and I trust in God. So I decided I'm gonna give this whole truce thing one more try with a troll of mine. His name will not be mentioned because
everybody
there's
already
really no
knows.
point in me mentioning it. A lot of you know who I'm talking about anyway. Listen, man, I know you have demons in your life, dude. You and I aren't that different. I know you'd like to believe that we are, but
Is he trying to say that Christ is also a PDF file?
we're really not, okay? We're very similar. I don't even really want to believe that either, but we are, dude, okay? And my 2-year break, I thought about that more. And I realized it is funny just how my enemies really are a lot like me.
He talks about the break that he took as if it was a choice and not that it was mandated upon him.
He was talking about the Bible and loving your enemy, and I know we've heard that a lot from religious stuff and whatever, but like, if you love your enemy, aren't they like not your enemy at that point? I don't know.
They mean
Isn't that-
love your enemy on the same, like on a religious level. So like the way they talk about it is like love them as like as like someone who was created in the image of God. But there's other parts of the Bible like that completely invalidate that, and that's why he was saying ignore the Old Testament, even though it's still in the Bible. There's so much contradictory shit there and everything, so it doesn't even really matter.
Yeah, that just kind of seems to be a statement that is very contradictive. Love your enemy. It's like they're not your enemy if you love them.
The Bible having multiple contradictions makes it easy to use to argue with, because then there's always like something you can bring up.
Yeah, there's always contradictions in the Bible. Yeah, but that was just something that I thought of.
And not just
I think you can love your enemy if you use understanding as the idea of love, and they can still be your enemy if you also understand that they can't go on acting the way they're acting. And that one of the greatest acts of love you can do is put somebody down who's hurting. So murder in this case is love. Thank you, Bible. Thank you, Bible.
Murder is love. We
Thank you,
figured it
Bible.
out.
It's one individual person. Damn. But with many people. It's a strange world we live in, guys. It really is. You know, up is down and down is up. It's like the Bible says, you know, basically everything is fucking opposite, you know, than it should be. But I'm going to repeat what I said in my first truce attempt on Rumble, okay? I was live streaming, and this was during October. This was during some chaos. Okay, I'm not going to talk about what happened because it's in the past. I was not in the greatest frame of mind. I was live streaming a game called Silent Hill, which many of you know. I've got a lot of nerds. Sup to my nerd friends.
Anyway, so he deleted this video and then uploaded this like the very next day.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Jared in the dark again. How's it going, bros? I just want y'all to know that, you know, I posted some shit on my YouTube yesterday, but everything's fine, bro. I just want y'all to know, like, on some real shit, what kind of losers that I deal with.
Uh-oh.
And,
the love is gone.
You know, speaking of that, bro, like, I take back everything I said on a certain video that I made yesterday. It's deleted now, okay? You got to remember, guys, some people out there are just simply lost. Their soul is gone. Like, it's just a fucking empty shell, bro. That's the narcissist for you. And I tried to make an effort to apologize to a certain individual, and it completely unfazed his heart. That's how you know he's a demon. That's how you know that he's possessed. Is when
That's how you know that when he didn't accept me back as a friend, that I immediately said fuck him.
Right.
You know, even goes out of their way to try to make a special effort to make amends. It just bounces right off them, dude. It's crazy, bro. Some
It's
people
crazy.
are just nuts. Like, you cannot save them, bro.
It's funny when people do this. When they do something wrong, then they go to apologize, and then they act like you're a jerk if you didn't accept their apology. It's like, do you understand what an apology is? You're asking for forgiveness. You're not
required to accept the apology.
It's silly.
Yeah, if anybody offers me an apology, if I didn't care, I probably won't even accept it.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, honestly, it's a waste of fucking time. If I do care, I'm just waiting for either them or me to make amends anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And if I feel like they're only apologizing to try and manipulate me back into my favor, then I'm going to love thy enemy, know thy enemy, and put them out of their misery. Thanks, Bible.
Thanks, Bible.
Thanks, Bible.
It's the Bible. How did Egghead say that? The
guys,
Bible.
like, I've been dealing with this individual for a while. I know that he's not a threat to me. But, I mean, the police are aware of him. Just in case something were to happen, I'm not worried about it. But I just want to say it like this, bro. Like, listen, man. I'm not afraid to leave this earth, okay? Because I know if my life
You're afraid to leave your house, okay? I don't,
Yeah.
Like,
fear aside, I don't know what his actual capabilities of doing anything are. I don't know if he's capable of going out. Like if someone came to his house, maybe he's capable of defending his homestead. I don't know. I'm not even convinced of that. I wouldn't worry about Jared going and committing any of these crimes that he constantly talks about doing.
He has very limited resources, for one thing.
Mental and physical resources.
Yeah.
become a martyr, and my name in this world lives on forever.
So earlier when I was talking about how the Bible was really good for allowing you to end the misery of your enemies, it sucks hearing Jared say this stuff because I was joking to make a point, and he's just saying the exact same thing I was, but seriously.
yeah.
That sucks.
You guys are kind of similar.
in a way, yes, he is the joke that I tell.
Yeah.
Message. In a way, that's really the best thing someone like me could ask for. But look, guys, I'm not going out of my way to try to leave this world, okay? I know I'm here for a reason. I am not having fun on this planet. And if someone were to take me out, honestly, they'd just be doing my ass a service.
Wow, what a
But
victim.
I'm gonna keep
He sits around all day, does nothing but play video games.
And once again, though, me saying I'm putting my enemies out of their misery is an act of love. Jared's asking for it. He's asking for love in the form of putting him out of his misery. And I have to think, at what level was I joking?
I can to expose the devil and all of his fucking minions. So that's what I'm here for, guys. That's why your boy's still here. I am here to fucking expose the devil.
How's it going, guys?
And I know we're fighting
His whole
a
life
spiritual-
is one vacation, and he sits around and is like, I hate it so much here. I could go. If I died, I wouldn't even care. It's like, you get to do nothing all day.
Like, it's a pretty shitty vacation, though. Like, in a dirty-ass room.
Sure. Well, he probably enjoys it. But I mean, like, he gets to be lazy and play video games all day. That's, pretty nice.
I like how you think of this as a positive thing, and in my head, this is like the most depressed days of my life, or when I sit home lazy and play video games.
But he doesn't have to work or nothing. His life is just one big lazy vacation. So it's just like weird for him to, in that situation, be like, "Oh man, it's so horrible. If I died tomorrow, I'd be happy." It's like, go back to playing Mario or whatever and shut up. Like.
Jack Nicholson in the chat says martyrdom requires fighting for a cause. He uses words and I don't think he knows what they mean.
Yes.
I do think he feels like he has a cause. Hasn't it always been like his
to get the
alpha
P in the
Christian male?
Oh.
Like he's always complaining about how the little guy, the alpha Christian male little guy is...
He wants the P as part of the LGBT.
Yeah, there's always some self-serving cause that Jared seems to be a proponent of. But yeah, the idea that his cause is worth of martyrdom is definitely off base.
Whoa.
Well, and I'm sorry if I come off as crazy to some of you, but that's just how I see it, homie. It's a war of good versus evil.
There's this cause. It's a war of good versus evil, and he is good.
He's on the good side.
He's on the good side.
He's the good guy.
The death of the unborn. Think of all those kids that died that Jared could have been attracted to before they became adults. I mean, that's his cause, right? He said he wants to date 8-year-olds, or he would date 8-year-olds, which I assume means he wants to. And I don't think we should be having children just because they were an embryo.
He actually did say he prefers that. He did say he wants it because he said like once they hit a certain age, they sold their soul. So he's saying. Like they're fucked up at a certain age, like so you're supposed to get them at that age, like that's the
And when you get one young like that, bro, that's great.
Yeah, that's some shit. I remember him saying that exactly. Yep. Yeah,
it's so gross. It's so gross.
People are still trying to justify the death of the fucking unborn. All these fucking babies dying. I know God ain't happy, dude. And I'm just praying. I'm praying every day. I'm just saying, God,
God's sitting
Have
up there
mercy on
praying too, wishing that the children wouldn't be dying. Please, me, stop the kids from dying. I really don't like it, but it just keeps happening. Somehow I'm in control of everything, but it just keeps happening.
Let's check out this weird guy.
And how you doing? In reference to girls, you know, my mother had documents that I was supposed to be around girls, having a girlfriend, because these perverts and their people would always try to play this game of trying to peer pressure, or try to get nasty, or to try to get gay, where they try to mess with my body or something. I'm not gay. Not gonna be gay. Not never.
Not gonna be gay.
You know, my mother had it on record. My father had it on record that I was supposed to have a girlfriend. And the Hollywood studios, you know, I'm supposed to have a girlfriend. You know, a lot of celebrities, their dating is kind of arranged sometimes, you know, for publicity, for media, and things like that. But, you know, in reference to celebrity females, somebody tries to communicate names from the studio or something, or somebody has mentioned certain celebrity females' names that might be interested in girls that may have dated me before. But I don't know what name to say, because I'm not sure if they're in a relationship. You know, because when they communicate somebody, you wonder, maybe that person or maybe not that person. Then if you say their name and then they're dating somebody, then it looks kind of goofy.
Has he said anything that makes sense yet?
No. Can I ask, like, is he a celebrity? Who is this?
He's definitely not a celebrity.
Oh, the way he talks is like he used to be like on some big show or something. I don't know.
Last time he was on, I thought he might have been the principal from Breakfast Club.
What?
You mess with the bowl, you get the horns, but
I don't know.
I don't think it was him.
To, you know, which celebrity female wants to spend time with me, that knows me. These gay men are not allowed to stop me from having a girlfriend. The government is not allowed to stop me from having a girlfriend. Do you understand that?
Unless we're upping the laws to defend consent, then I think if that's how you were getting a girlfriend before was by attacking their lines of consent, then yeah, the government can intervene and say, no, if you don't do this properly, you will go to jail for being a rapist. So it depends on how you were getting your girlfriends, basically. Like, yeah, if you're consensually getting a girlfriend that likes you, the government really can't stop you from that. The gays can't stop you. Nobody can. I don't know why they would. The idea that they will is something I would say in a weird basement in the dark, like this guy is, if I was thinking that. I wouldn't say it out in the fucking sunlight where human beings might hear. But it's nice that you uploaded this so we could study it for posterity. But if you can't get a girlfriend, I don't think it's the government or the gays keeping you from doing it.
Nope, it's both.
My mother and father outranked government.
What?
I outrank government.
Oh.
It tells you why in the Royal Protocol. It tells you why on Treasury documents. And term limits are very important. These people tried to block me from having a girlfriend for over 22 plus years.
The government is blocking him from having a girlfriend.
Over 22 plus years. Do you understand that? Several different administrations, several different presidents, several different governors.
Yeah, George H.W. Bush was like, nope, you can't have a girlfriend.
And mayors.
Not gonna do. Not gonna do.
Do you understand that? They've been blocking me from having a girlfriend. Some of these government people.
Oh.
They hit me in the throat and they hit me in the nose just now.
Shabisky, are you okay? Oh, it's this guy.
It was him. I did it as a joke.
Body tissue.
Yeah, that's nasty when people do that. It's like,
didn't we hear you doing that earlier?
Shabisky.
I don't like. He just straight up sucked up that snot. Like
that's a snorkel. That was gross.
Yeah, it's like blow your fucking nose. Like I have allergy issues, so I have to blow my nose constantly, and it's like I'm not gonna sit around and do that. That's like
I still can't believe that
nasty.
people voted King Cobra's cum was worse than King Cobra's cum.
To suffocate
I don't know what's wrong with our audience.
King Cobra's cum.
Attempted murder. Hello, Asthma Association. People know what kind of shit that is. when they do that shit to a person with a satellite, right? You guys seen that?
The satellites gave this guy asthma. Not living in his weird serial killer basement, sucking in asbestos with his awkward wall of, I can only assume, evidence that he picked up from his victim's house. What is all this combined mean?
There's like the Jason style hockey mask, a menorah. There's a Bed Bath and Beyond bag. There's
Doki.
Cheers. Men's Health. Thank you.
Yeah. This is a weird wall.
We need 5% more to give Shabisky to do a big ass beer bong. He'll get really drunk. Ugh. Please start a tip train. Last time he spit beer all over himself accidentally too. So
yeah, I need a bib this time.
Somebody help us out, because then he'll be way more engaged with everything after that happens. He will be. It's like it makes him more aware of everything going on around him.
It makes him happy. Don't you want to make him happy?
How much for all of you to do it? Someone said it.
5% is $40 for those of you to know. The math.
No. How much for all of us?
All of us to do a beer bong?
That's what they're.
I have to drive later.
Oh, okay.
I also have to drive later, so it's got to be at least $60. JK, not getting a Dewey for $60 before one of you types in $60. You sick fucks. But that being said, when we're ready, I have story time set up. ChatGPT wrote me a short children's story about gay frogs as told in the style of Alex Jones. I haven't read it yet, but I assume it will be quality because the AI never lets us down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna do it now, you can.
Should we go right into story time?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's story time.
AI story time. ChatGPT wrote me a book. So this short story, as told in the style of Alex Jones, I'll do the best Alex Jones voice I can. So, all right, kids, buckle up because I've got a story for you that will blow your mind. It's a story about some gay frogs. And let me tell you, it's a real doozy. Once upon a time, there was a pond full of frogs. Now, these weren't just any old frogs. These are some special frogs. They were gay frogs. That's right. They were attracted to other frogs of the same gender. And you know why? Because they were drinking the water. That's right, folks. The water in the pond was turning the frogs gay. And do you know who were responsible for this? The government. That's who. They were putting chemicals in the water to turn the frogs gay so they could control them. But these frogs, they weren't going to stand for it. They banded together and organized a protest. They hopped around the pond, waving little rainbow flags and chanting, "We're here, we're queer, and we won't disappear." And you know what? It worked. The government backed down, and the frogs were free to love whoever they wanted. They live happily ever after, hopping around and croaking love songs to each other.
Keep on keeping it weird at DP.
Cheers. So there you have it, kids. The story of the gay frogs who fought for their rights. Remember, it's important to stand up for what you believe in, even if it means you're going against the government. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be a hero just like those gay frogs.
Wow, that was beautiful.
There you go.
Whoa.
AI story time. Cheers, Jack Nicholson. Cheers, by the way.
Don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water.
Don't drink
the water.
Don't drink the Cobra cummies.
I did not expect the story to be so good.
Yeah.
AI came through. AI redeemed Alex at the end.
Barack Obama really was like the key catalyst for a lot of like the racial tensions again in this country, I think.
Ew.
Yeah, he was purposefully riling up black people because, I mean, black people don't really like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like liberals and also a lot of right-wingers don't really understand anything at all about black people. Like they don't really care about anything. Like they're not thinking about politics or whatever. I mean, if you tell them like you can go out and commit crimes and loot stores, they're gonna be like, yeah, we do that now.
What?
But I mean, for the most part, the black people just want to sit around and like whatever they do. I mean, if you remove the drugs for one from their communities.
Who's this guy talking?
some guy Beardson is friends with.
I cannot wait to see Beardson's response to this. Is it like is it just gonna be yeah,
you're right, buddy?
Is that what it's gonna be?
I mean, probably.
Quote unquote.
He's shaking his head up and down as he's saying this, so looks like it.
Oh yeah, I mean, because that's part of, like, drugs are like a major keystone in black culture. Just due to the fact that, like, Jews.
Yeah, us white people
essentially that's
hate
what
drugs. Oh, I hate drugs. I would never do a drug. I've never done a drug in my life, guys. And I'm definitely not going to do a drug if we get $20 further on the goal. Yes. Definitely not, because I'm white and I don't do drugs because I'm white. Obviously.
Like, Jews essentially have architected black culture for them in America. You know what I mean?
Drug-free in white America.
Record labels, like NWA, all that stuff. All that stuff was propagated by, like, Jewish producers, Jewish executives. You know what I mean? And it basically, in the late 80s, early 90s, basically it was like Jewish people telling black people, like, this
we
is
have
what
to
you
remember, and this is a very important point. Beardson used to be a cringe rapper.
Yeah.
He used to be a cringe rapper, and he used to be married to a Jewish woman.
Yeah.
Who left him because he got too fucking weird in the alt-right.
Yep.
That's why she left him.
Wait, hold up. So we can watch some rapping of this twerp?
I'm sure I can find some.
Oh my god, I would love that.
That's not possible. No, it doesn't exist.
Dude, I've never seen that, so that would be neat. This dork.
Just thought I should point out why little Sour Skittles here might be a little too personally invested in his hatred of the Jewish community, because his Jewish wife left him for being a fucking idiot, a alt-right idiot. And by the way, he's like 5'4". Just thought it might be shorter. I might be giving him an inch or two.
Yeah.
Just thought I should add that.
Yeah. Whoa.
This is
black people do drugs. I don't do that shit because I'm white. Yeah. I'm a cracker. I come from the cul-de-sac. Yeah. I'm a cracker.
I know it's coming any minute.
Maybe it's just an instrumental.
I hope it is.
I'm a bitch.
I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch.
Yeah, I think
it's
it
just
is.
Instrumental?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's better for me.
Let's see what is. Let's see.
So he makes beats.
Hello, brothers, and welcome back to my channel. It's wonderful to have you here. And without kids or
grab your knives, grab your dicks. No, we rolling through the wheat fields, patrolling for these stops. Who telling the fellas to get it together while they're out at the bar taking shots? Recording their videos daily while they wearing low-cut tops. Hit the Patreon donation and I might let you look at my crotch. These bitches don't know what's coming. Beardson Beerly out patrolling, and I don't think with
Did he
my
pitch ship his voice to sound deeper?
Yeah. Probably sounds like a fucking dork on the mic without any of.
Well, he sounds like a dork with the pitch shift.
Yeah, exactly.
So I
yeah.
can only imagine how that untouched lyricism would have really been delivered.
Yeah.
Fucking goof.
But my buddy's out drinking at the bar.
There's a whole bunch of them on SoundCloud. There's like a ton of them.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
We're out recording videos because I'm a YouTube star.
I'm a star of the YouTube variety, and I wish that women respected me in society.
And this is how you're going to act. And a lot of them kind of like fell in line with it because they like the.
Could you imagine naming yourself Beardson Beardly and having such a.
That's a shitty beard.
Shitty beard.
That's not a beard.
It's not a good beard.
I wouldn't even call that a beard. I feel like a beard is longer than that.
Could you imagine
it's not legally
the
a beard.
thing you take after your namesake being so mediocre? It's because he is so mediocre. His meteoric rise to fame is being one of the nutsuckers that could lower themselves to smooch Nick Fuentes' balls.
Guess what? The most interesting thing about me is I grow facial hair. Look at me.
Yeah. And
Shabisky, why'd your voice change like that?
Because he's a dork.
Oh.
He put on the bitch shift.
Oh yeah, it made me sound cooler for my rap
you were
song.
just saying like something normal.
Yeah,
that's normal, Bisky.
Gucci Mane in his book talks about that.
Gucci Mane.
He says that there were Jews, and Ice Cube has talked about it. Ice-T has talked about it. Like, a lot of them have talked about Jews and like Jewish producers coming in and telling them to make the music more violent. Like, we want this shit more gangsta. We want it more gangsta. That's what the kids like. And it's like, well, is that what the kids like, or is that what you want the kids to like? But yeah, I mean, I think if you got rid of like that culture and the drugs, you'd automatically cut out, 95% of crime, because it's
95.
So rap culture causes 95% of crime and like the drugs and everything.
That's totally true. Yeah, if they got rid of rap, there would be 95% less crime.
It's rap's fault.
You know what else would get rid of a lot of crime? Decriminalizing a lot of this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know if we want to talk about that.
Right? We should decriminalize murder. You make a good point, Billy.
Look, if I read it in the Bible, it's called love now.
Yeah, I'm going to love my enemies with a knife.
Check this out.
You already have a mermaid. Hey, mermaid. 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 Can we go home? Shit.
Can we go
What are you
home?
doing? I think he has my card.
What?
I think he has my card.
Who?
The guy just stole my card.
No.
How is everyone?
Can I smoke a cigarette, baby?
Shabisky.
We're doing good, Egghead. Having a nice lunchtime DP.
We need to get to we need to get to 50%, Egghead.
Why are you so mean to me, Egghead? You're a bully. Okay?
You're
a bully, Egghead.
Yes, you can. You have some stuff.
Just one.
Yeah, in a second. Let me get you this way.
Okay. Okay.
Today.
We should probably get a shot.
What?
I love it. You want me to stay here?
No, I'm just looking which spot I parked at.
Hey, dude, let me get a new.
Hey, I did.
Newport person.
Let me get a Newport.
I think they bleeped out an unfortunate slur.
Well, can I have one, please?
Dude,
Can I have one, please?
Dude, I'm gonna sock you.
You're gonna sock me.
Yes.
Domestic violence?
Why are you socking me?
You're so difficult.
Baby, I love you.
Really?
I love you.
Then don't embarrass me right now.
I can't embarrass you.
Where are they at where she doesn't want to be embarrassed? Because usually
They were in front of mermaid hair extensions.
You think she was getting her hair did?
I don't know. There's one in Redmond and then there's one in Seattle.
You don't need a cigarette right now. You
Or it's like
literally just
Kirkland.
got
It's in like Kirkland.
Maybe.
I think they're in
you're poor.
Kirkland.
Ew.
Probably.
Yeah.
You're not.
The tears of the Bisky. Give me more.
$5.
Hell, I could come on and take more zaps than you could do.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I could come on you.
Whoa.
Egghead.
What about in him though?
Whoa.
On him isn't really impressive.
All right, fine.
Whoa.
I'm gonna fill every hole you have,
I'm gonna pee in your
Egghead.
bank
Whoa.
Baby, we gotta get
Is
some
this the
alcohol.
parking lot that I dropped you off
Is he
in?
I don't
crying?
fucking know.
I fucking know.
How did we lose that old couple?
They kept losing their friends.
Yeah,
Here, can you see?
that's not my car.
I know.
I am gonna smoke a cigarette.
I traded your car.
Okay, can I please smoke a cigarette?
Yeah, step.
Yep. I know how to step.
Step.
God damn.
I was just saying there was.
Beck's retarded.
I was just saying there was a step. That's all I was saying. Can you walk?
Hmm?
Here.
Can you walk?
At least.
Stop. I need to.
Can I have a shot?
Oh, the drink I bought you?
Zaps.
Egghead wants the zaps.
Dude, come on. Just do gay butt sex with me, Egghead. Stop
All
being
right,
a
here we
dork.
go.
We're at 50% of the way to our weekly goal. We have another show on Saturday. Thank you guys for helping us get to this amount. We're going to slide what I think is a beer bong into Shabisky's mouth. We're going to fill it with beer. Shabisky's going to drink it like a little happy Hollister.
Why, Egghead? Why?
Why do you do this to Shabisky, Egghead? Why do you personally victimize Regina George.
You're a jerk, egghead.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna make fun of your bathtub more.
Whoa.
Fucker.
Cadbury cream-filled egghead.
Cream-filled.
Now this is a big can here. We saw it earlier.
It's
What is it? Is it 24 ounce? It's the 10 Barrel Brewing Company. I think it's 24 ounces. Ben's pouring it right now. For those that are wondering, because it's off camera, our audio folks will be used to this. We have the beer bong raised, the nozzle. The douche nozzle is raised above Shabisky's head.
The nozzle is still.
And we are filling the beer bong with the entire 24 ounce lager.
Oh, that's like what my stomach.
The last bit of the pour gurgled up, and I'm looking in the funnel here, and it is to the brim with beer and what do they call that? Head foam. The foam is to the brim. It's gonna start to spill.
So hold on. You have to undo the nozzle. You have to undo the valve. Did you already undo it?
We've had one spill. Shabisky's gonna undo the valve.
Or put it in your mouth, undo it, and then I'll raise it.
It's in Shabisky's mouth.
Undo it.
He's nozzled up,
Other way. Twist it. Ready? Here we go.
and it's going in Shabisky's throat.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Here comes the full Monty.
Here it comes.
All Hannibal. Shabisky with a 24-ounce beer bong. Ladies and gentlemen, Shabisky did it. Still the greatest.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah.
There's a little left. Those at foam.
It might just be foam.
Shabisky, you spilled a little bit. What do you got to say about yourself?
I made a mess, egghead, just like I'm gonna make a mess all over your ass.
Damn.
Yeah.
LGBTQ.
Yeah.
What percent alcohol was it? What did Ben say? Was it 8%? I don't know. Does it say on the can 7%? It's 10 Barrel Brewing Company Pub Brew.
It's 5%.
5%. Okay. It's a 24-ounce, 5%.
Big can.
Big can shot via beer bong directly to Shabisky's brain. How you feeling? Feel good? You cold inside?
No, not really. The beer was actually not that cold because it's been sitting here, but I kind of preferred that because I didn't need it to be super cold for me to chug it.
Yeah. That's not bad.
I am gonna rinse my hands off real quick.
Shabisky's gonna go wash up.
He's got a weird OCD thing about his hands.
I like that. I don't like people with sticky hands. I appreciate washing the beer off of your hands. Did you go wash beer off your hands?
I didn't get any beer on my
that's
hands.
Good.
No, I rinsed out the funnel and everything.
Get Shabisky 12% Viking beer.
No, there's your water.
Whoa.
Anonymous donated $3.
Okay, cool. Where's
If you
my
delete or
speakerphone
make
at?
the stream private, I will come and kill you.
You can't
Just
threaten
kidding, but
via
please
donation.
don't.
Can you
This
save
is
me?
necessary history.
She's a
We
rapist.
can't delete
She's
this.
raping me.
It's already being
Oh my
recorded
God.
anyway by me, but still.
Do we know why the stream would be deleted?
I haven't. I have no idea.
I feel like we're getting the second half of the story here.
No, it's my car. I don't give a fuck.
Do I not
You
see?
get in there. I'll drive you.
No.
Let's get it. Bugs! I love you.
Hey, is that a bathroom thing over there?
Yeah. Let's pee in it.
No, is it?
He's
Yeah,
peeing
let's
it.
pee in it.
There's part
I'll pee right here. Let's pee in it.
Right, there's not a restroom over there.
It looks like it. Go. I'll be here.
I want you to go.
I'll be here.
The Hill donated $3.
Go. You go. You
Hey,
go.
Beck, I love you. Can I have a Newport? How about going home? I love you. Can I have a Newport? Sorry. What's wrong?
A Newport.
Have a
Why are
Newport.
there lights all up in the thing? Oh my god.
When Blade's drunk, he really has like a drawstring on his back.
'Cause he wants a
Says
Newport.
the same 7 things over
Oh yeah.
again.
Oh, I know. I know.
Cute.
Yeah.
Brian!
I'm on it.
What's wrong with you? There are people right here.
He's just walking and pissing.
Shit like this.
They're not viewers. Who cares?
They're not viewers. As long as you can't see on the stream, his stream, it's like it doesn't exist.
Brian.
He's streaming on the stream.
And
Dude, get in the fucking car.
and we're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
You probably don't like it.
Who held the cigarette while he held his dick in his camera?
He did.
Was he? He was just had.
He was
this-
almost burning his pecker.
Ooh.
No pee. We're good.
No pee. We're good.
When I'm done,
Get in the car.
I'm not gonna smoke in my car. I will not.
Yeah, exactly. Put out the cigarette and get in the car.
Thank you. Walk around, please.
Oh God.
Put out the cigarette.
Figure it out, dude.
And get in the car. All right, or stay here alone and I'll leave. I'll take your car. I'll go home.
You ain't taking my car.
I'll go to sleep.
You ain't taking my car. You ain't taking my car. Giddy up. You ain't taking my
Yeah,
car.
she totally figured out how to get him in the car. That's funny. She's like, I'll just take your car. He's like, I ain't taking my car.
Giddy up. Homie.
You might think that you okay. We're walking.
Is this when he was hanging out with you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just 2 minutes.
I love your dog. It's Homer Simpson.
that again?
I love your dog.
Good one. Very distracted by lots of snips, though.
Can I sniff his butt?
Can I sniff his butt?
You have to ask her.
We're TSA around here, so we'll figure it out.
You didn't get turned down for the butt sniff either. You just had to get consent.
Yeah.
That was definitely not a no.
I hate that consent shit, dude. Shit is so annoying. So annoying, dude. I gotta fill out some forms to figure it out? Like, goddamn.
Figure it out, dude.
That's consent's the worst shit ever, dude.
Jesus. Look at them titties, dude. Look at them fucking titties.
Consent is a wonderful thing. The only problem with it is once you have it, you don't need it.
So, but now, this the whole thing. Say if you're walking like over there on the trails and you hear a twig.
Oh.
9.9 times out of 10, that means somebody 60 pounds of
Just having a little die real quick.
A real man will do that. Or a real woman.
Yeah. Poor Blade, he's dying a little bit.
Oh no.
Homer's getting peeled.
Now he looks just like a weird mime.
The piss mime.
Sweating up in there. It's cool, man. Everything is all right. Man.
Oh my God.
You're really fun. Yeah, so don't look to expect nothing else.
I mean, I've lived here my whole life, so like I didn't expect much out of the Seahawks early on either. It was crazy. We got a win though. We got that 1 year. That was good enough.
Could have had two, but
yeah, it was really close. He was supposed to be a Simpsons character. He was Homer Simpson.
Yeah, he was Homer Simpson.
Cleaned up pretty well. He looks like he has jaundice and a piss yellow ring around his neck.
Yep.
What the fuck's wrong with these people? Fuck you, die on a fire, donate more.
Bitch. Yeah, that goes double for you watching right now.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
My silly little face in the background there. That's how you know I'm happy.
Yeah.
As I have my silly little face out.
That's a funny thing to end it on right there. That screenshot right there.
Shabisky, how you feeling after that bong and that real bong?
Feeling all right.
Feeling good?
Yeah. It was crazy.
Bang a gong.
We got a couple actual Mania promos.
Nice.
Scary.
And by the way, before we do that, I need to go in and start that poll. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we got a big important poll for Saturday. We're gonna run till the beginning of Saturday, or
probably the end of Saturday's episode after the goal is met.
We got a poll up on.
I'm gonna open it now though, so people get
on Patreon.
Yeah, what tier should it be, or should it just be public, or what do you think? Like, should it just be 5 tiers? Since
If it's public, can that mean anybody can sign up for it?
Anybody can vote in it.
And you can have multiple votes or just one vote?
One vote. Well, they would have to make multiple Patreon accounts.
Let's do $1 or above. Patreon's
$1
$1 or above. Even if you
Okay.
can't watch, if you got money in the game, you can vote.
All right.
So Patreon's $1 and above. Vote who should be the special guest referee.
Yes, I just posted the poll here. So I'll drop the link to vote on it in the chat. You can vote there. All you have to do is be a $1 patron or more. I'll put it in the fan chat too. You can go in and vote between Billy the Fridge, Teddy Rubskin, and Simple Country.
Oh damn.
Previously on John from Finland.
Hello there, peasants.
It's me, your boy, John.
What I'm here to tell you,
The obvious thing. The actual mania needs a contestant that actually has mania. But you people.
John, you're obsession.
One continuum of the entire universe is at stake.
yes.
Is it because you got AIDS on your face? No. Or the almighty black. You're doing it all wrong, John.
This is what John sees in his dreams every night.
This is a fever dream. Actual mania style.
Girl, I'm coming for you.
Trust me, we will fight, and when we do, I'll make sure that I crush you like the insignificant fucking bug
I am coming. Now, I can see without the orb, and I am coming for all of you, actual maniacs.
He's coming for everyone. He's coming.
Is it that type of coming?
It's that type of coming.
Impressive.
What's up, bud? Someone needs to learn to wait their turn. I know you want to fight me, take down me, but it's not gonna happen. Trust me, we will fight, and when we do, I'll make sure that I crush you.
Oh no.
So I guess I should have played this one before that last one, but I had no idea. Because they all come from different people, so I don't know if they're like supposed to be in an order or what.
So we potentially, upcoming down the pipeline, could have a sword fight.
Yeah, something.
Between Kuro and John from Finland.
Yeah.
Fuck
This
yeah.
is dangerous. Look, it's so dangerous.
I didn't plan to compete again so soon after the legal tussle, but Koro had to invoke my name, and then suddenly Lord Magicus wasn't part of the event. And now, poor Smarty has gotten too sick to participate.
Is Dr. Gas Mask systematically poisoning everybody in the elimination
He
chamber
wears the
matchup?
gas mask, so he's, impervious to it.
That's illegal.
I wonder how that could have happened. I blame Kuro for all these tragic events. And I just hope with so little time until actual mania, no other tragedies befall any of the competitors. So all of you, don't forget to breathe.
He tells you to breathe in his nasty ass shit.
I don't think we should be supporting this domestic terrorist.
Dr. Gasmask?
I'm worried that Dr. Gasmask might live on one of these train lines. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah. Whoo, man. We are probably going to wrap up in a couple here.
I'm going to wrap up that big, thick, fat diesel.
And then we're going to go into Saturday here at 50%, which is good.
Oh, yeah. You guys should be there for the IRL streams me and Ben doing.
Yeah.
He's been doing it over here, and then I do it on my Shabisky channel.
You guys have been having some fun out there in the real world?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and
we'll probably do another random stream somewhere, like a desktop stream eventually here too.
What would you say has been the craziest thing that has happened to you in Seattle so far?
I
He
don't
almost
know.
fell.
I'd say the craziest thing that happened to me, probably as stupid as it might be, was me eating that what's it called again?
Pho?
No. The really hot stuff.
Wasabi.
The wasabi. Yeah, you had a whole Herkimer,
a whole big chunk.
asteroid of wasabi.
Yeah, I did, and that was my first time ever having it, so it was like, it was surprising. I didn't think it was gonna be so crazy, and it kind of made me feel a little sick to my stomach for a little bit, so I didn't end up eating anymore. But I don't know. One of the craziest things I've seen here that might be kind of dorky or whatever, that it's so interesting to me. The stumps of trees that the trees are growing out of them thing. There was like 3 or 4 of them that we saw on our walking trip thing the other day, and it was just like, they're really neat. They're like otherworldly or something. It looks like something you'd see in a movie or something.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that kind of thing. And I definitely was really surprised by the moss as well, as stupid as that might be for someone like you that's lived here a long time, like all the moss and how it's growing up the trees and stuff, and it's really cool for me.
Yeah, I don't take it for granted. The Northwest is a very beautiful area. Has some of the most differing terrains you'll find in any state. We have like rainforest, we have desert, we have all types of
mountains,
crazy stuff, mountains, everything.
Yeah.
We got it all here.
Yeah, I like it. I'm somebody that grew up being really into animals and stuff, and like I was talking to Ben and telling him like kind of always liked aquascaping and stuff, having terrariums and stuff, and I'd love the idea of setting up a terrarium that looks similar to the nature here, with moss and water flowing, and maybe some little frogs or something in it. But that to me.
What kind of frogs?
Gay frogs.
Oh, that goddamn frog's gay.
Yeah, I got to make sure they're gay.
That
frogs.
represents the Pacific Northwest very well.
Yeah, like I am
moss. Gays.
I'm very inclusive.
We got all
Moss, gays, weed.
We got all that up here.
We got all the green, all the greenery. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. We will see all of you guys back here on Saturday. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We're going to enjoy an evening off.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Good night.
Peace.